exciting 20 overs between those two wonderful teams. Protect the players, protect the stand-byers, and all those will be viewing that will enjoy a wonderful evening in cricket. In just wonderful name we pray. Amen. Teams, wonderful evening to each other. Best team win.
Good night, everybody. My name is. We are about to start the Division 2 finals between the two teams of blue. We have the Moshi team, captained by Young and St. Gittins, versus the Jaguars, one of the newest teams this year, captained by Suleiman Shalmine. Tonight promises to be a very good match, and we cannot expect nothing more than a cracker. We have excellent players on both sides. The news from the center, Jaguars won the toss and they elected to bowl. So the Moshi team is about to go out to get the first part of the pitch. Yeah, welcome to the Balata playing field, where we had a lot of exciting cricket over the past months, and it promises to be such a good match. We have a crowd who has come to support their respective teams, and we are hoping nothing short of an excellent cricket match.
How are you? I'm good, I'm good. All right, we're starting now, guys.
We want to say welcome to everybody who is viewing on YouTube via the LNO route, and we ask that you support your teams, you share the links with everyone as we are about to start tonight.
Just standing by for the fire, starting the game now.
At this time, I'm ably joined by young Sachin Sipal. Good night, Sachin.
Good night, sir.
Joshua, what can you expect from these two teams?
Well, I believe we are definitely in for an exciting match tonight. Both capable teams.
And I think for Moshi, I think it's about all-around performances. I think that they're more of a bowler strength side, but their batting has come to par. Normally, they bowl first, restrict teams to low totals, and they chase it. But I think Jaguar said tonight, okay, we'll put you outside of your comfort zone, go on bat first. Yes. And then Jaguars will look to restrict them, and then they will go and chase whatever runs.
But I think Moshi has a good batting lineup. The batting lineup has depth, with the openers until maybe around number 8 are still good batsmen.
Yes, so tonight we will be using a pitch that has been used over a very long time. I mean, it was under Mother Nature for a little while. There was a bit of rain around. And then today we were blessed with good weather thus far. We had a couple of T10 games this afternoon, which was played with 4 teams. And combined vets were the champions of those T10 matches. But tonight we are looking forward to the main event. We have Jaguars and the Moshi team, and we have young Imbert Lord, and we have Siren Eldridge opening. Elfridge, sorry, opening the batting. Imbert is an attacking batsman by nature.
Yes, he will look to capitalize on the power play of the only 2 fielders being outside the circle. He's a very...
Balata, he tends to swing early on, so he has that man at long off just in case he gets a little bit too full. And first ball, back over length, and he didn't come up as the young batsman Imbert Lord hoped.
Try to go already looking to attack.
Yes, going across the line of the ball. Perhaps early in the innings he'll want to play a little straighter.
Yeah, just get his eye in a bit.
Yes, get his eye in, get a feel of the pitch. But we noticed at night that at Balata you don't really get in as a batsman if the bowling is very good, and his batting partner has come down to have a word with him to just settle him down a little
Let
bit.
him know that there's still lots of time to go.
Yes. T20, you have 120 balls. There is still time for him to just...
It's good bowling.
Yes.
Very good bowling from Jonathan.
Another back of a left delivery.
And Jaguars have a very attacking field with the extra cover very close.
Very close. So
And
what
they
they're
have-
saying is that they will have a two-pace pitch. So if the ball doesn't reach him and he goes too early, you have a man catching.
Catching, yes.
So that's very good thinking
And
by
they
the
have
Jaguar team.
The two slips for get a bowler would want to be bowling what you call test match length.
Yes. Yes, and this
And
one was a
again from
bit full, and Imbert Lord tried to go for it, but the bat closed a little too early and it ended up looking as if he wanted to put it across the line. And the ball
Don't you
went
think
away.
if he tried to play that shot over long on instead of going to mid-wicket or cow corner, he would make connection?
Yes, and all batsmen know there are two sides of the wicket. There is the onside and there is the offside. And sometimes, yes, good delivery again by Jonathan Paul. And as we were saying, that sometimes the batsman need to play the ball on its merit. From what I see, the ball is going across Imbert Lord, so he will want to play it into the offside for a gap to just
Maybe,
get offside.
You know, about 10 overs later, if he's still there and he's set, then he could be playing these types of shots.
Yes.
But early in his innings, I would want him to, rotate the strike and...
Yes, and another
Yeah,
good
very
delivery.
good
This time
bowling.
it beats the bat. It was a semi-play, semi-leave. He was just unsure of what to do at this time. So he just allowed it at the end to go to the keeper. And I think tonight at Balata, with some good nighttime conditions, I guess the pass score will be about 120, 130. 120, 130.
Yes, that would be a very good score at Balata.
Yes, normally at nights with the ball doing so much.
And yes, he connects with this one.
This one was full, and this time he got a hold of it, and he
All the way
actually
for
went for all the way long on for 6.
And just what I said, instead of trying to go to square and mid-wicket, try to go straighter over long on.
And after it was 6, to make matters worse, it's a no ball as well. So he did give away 7 runs, plus he has a free hit.
6 over. 6 over. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay. Well, the bowler actually went a little bit fuller this time, and this is what gave Imbert the license to just play through the line for 6. And he comes with a free hit, and Imbert walks down the pitch, but misses. And that is the end of the over. The score is now 7 for none in the first over.
Yeah, very good over
Besides-
despite the 6.
Yes, I believe he bowled really good lengths up until that ball. I guess he wanted to go a little bit fuller to make that ball swing back into the batsman, but he just got it a little wrong and Imbert capitalized. So I believe that
Yes.
instead they should really utilize the 2 men outside. So if he wants to go a
Exactly,
little bit fuller, he should have both long on and long off
And you
back.
should have realized that from the first ball, Imbert was already looking to attack. So rather than try to pitch the ball up to try and get him driving, if you pitch the ball up, he will not drive. He will hit you over the top.
So it's a learning curve. It's all about adapting in cricket, and sometimes the conditions you believe that you will get, you may not get it, so you have to just adapt. So each game is different for a bowler, each game is different for a batsman, and that is what cricket is.
And the pitch is a bit green tonight.
Tonight our umpires is Mr. Nayak, and he's currently being assisted by the chairman of APL, Mr. Cyrus Ipal. Here comes Villain Edwards, who bowls a back of the length, and then young Syrian plays it into mid-on, and then they run for a quick single.
Yeah, bringing Imbert back on strike.
The score is now 8 for 0. So I guess the partnership will consist of Imbert being a bit more attacking,
And yes,
and Syrian will just
for
rotate.
him. Yes.
So this is what batting partnerships normally are made of. You have somebody going a little bit more aggressive. Sometimes the other batsman gets opportunities to be aggressive, but you have one being more aggressive than the other. Here comes Villan, kind of short,
that's poor
short of a good length, and that was a good effort by the captain.
And
He
joined
went
for
for the
4.
dive, but he didn't carry to him, and he ended up surpassing him for 4 runs. So I guess he was in two minds whether to go for the catch or to just save the run, but he went to get the catch, and then
Yes.
yes, so
And I believe if these batsmen bat out the power play, then that would put Moshi, make a very good base for them
Yes.
to build on.
normally when you don't lose wickets in the power play, you end up making a good total. And Villan Edwards bowls the first, well, not the first wide of the innings. Yes, we had the no ball. So I believe Villan should follow in Jonathan's footstep in just keeping that ball in a good length. You know, don't try nothing too much, just keep it on a good length. And here comes Villan again. And this one is a wide.
Again.
And the batsman is inquiring whether it was a bit high, but the square leg umpire showed him that the ball dipped at the last minute. Okay, so it's not really a good start for Villan Edward compared to Jonathan. Here comes Villan Edward. Okay, and this ball was a bit short of a good length.
And just
Played
played
with
to the
soft,
point region
yes.
by him, but
I believe they could have taken a single because he played with soft hands, but they decided against it.
yes, and the Siren wasn't backing up him, but as he should have.
Here comes Villan Edward. Oh, and this
And
was a
straight
full toss. And this is caught by the captain, Suleiman Shalmain.
Taking a very good catch, because in the night the ball, when it goes that high, it's very hard to catch.
I believe Imbad would be very disappointed with this
Disappointed, yes.
because it was
A full toss.
a full toss. And normally he would put it away, and then tonight it wasn't his good night when it comes to timing besides the 6.
Yes.
But
And
Imbad
now
Lord
we
would be
have
very disappointed. But here comes Theo Edward.
Edwards,
I think Theo Edwards is one of the biggest names in St. Lucia currently. We know him,
captain
yes.
St. Lucia under 15, and Win was under 15. 2 years in a row he played Win was under 15. Also played St. Lucia under 19 this year. Win was under 19 reserve.
Yes.
So,
I mean, this is what APL does. It's just a tournament where everybody plays. We had Johnson Charles playing a match, West Indies player.
players.
He played a match. We have young McKenny Clark playing. Oh, and Villan Edwards bowled another full toss, and this time it was adjudged a no ball. So Villan Edwards is having a very torrid time with the ball tonight. Yes, as we were saying, APL brings everybody together from all walks of life,
Yes.
all occupations, all levels of the status quo. Persons we just come and have fun playing cricket, and it's just good to see persons who have.
That's a good thing about cricket. It brings everyone together.
Yes,
And the full toss, and it's a swing and a miss by Theo.
yes. We have families playing on teams together. On Moshi, we have young Vishal Singh and his father playing together. We have brothers playing together. We have the coaches playing together. We have families playing on different teams. We have Joshua Sipal, the commentator, playing for DC United, and his father playing for Vets. We have a wide by Villan. This over is proving to be very expensive, not just for boundaries. Sure, we had the wicket, but we had a lot of extras.
Yes, but I don't think the Jaguar team would be too angry with that, as he got the wicket of him.
Yes. He would just want to finish it out, and this played softly to the fielder. And Siren ran very quickly for the single. Score is now
19 for 1.
19
after
for 1
2 overs.
after 2 overs.
So
Run rate is 9.5.
9.5, that's very good.
It's very good from a batting point of view, but I believe that Jonathan in his second over will want to keep it tight and just bring it down. There comes Jonathan Paul for his second over left arm pace.
And last year, Jonathan was a keeper.
Yes.
And this year he is one of Jaguars' main bowlers.
Yes, here comes Jonathan Paul to Theo Edwards.
And
This
it's
is short and he pulls it.
Just behind square and they just camp up for a single.
Yes, it looked like it rushed him a little bit. That's why he didn't get it over the boundary.
Just getting high on the bat there.
Yes, so it was good of Jonathan Paul to just sit out halfway of the pitch to just see how it works. Normally bowlers want to see how it works so that they could try all their variations, and we have a conference going on in the pitch with the 2 umpires and the Jaguar captain.
I believe it's for the action of the bowler. Yes, I believe it's because of the bowler's action. He is not keeping his arms straight the entire way. Yes, there's a bit of flex in the arm. What do you think?
I did not see it as more focused on what is happening after he releases the ball, but you never know. Sometimes it could be something else. But it is very difficult to spot it with the naked eye, and I believe that if that is the case, where the umpires are doing a fabulous job of keeping their eye on every detail of the match. And this one is a bit fuller. This is a bit fuller, and young Siren has played it straight to mid-on area, which was picked up by the fielder. Jaguars still opting to have, I believe the second man out is at fine leg, and here comes Jonathan Paul. This one was a bit short and was pulled in front of square for 4.
That's a very good shot. Siren showing that the pace is not troubling him at all as he pulls that in front of square.
Normally when you see somebody plays a good pull shot, you'll notice that it will go in front of square, meaning that the pace did not really beat them that much.
He had a lot of time to play the ball.
Yes, so I think Jonathan Paul should rethink his tactics there. He bowled such a good over with the length being spot on. So
maybe he could keep the length short to back over length for Theo.
Yes.
But not to Siren.
This one was wide. I guess he's looking for too much there.
A bit of pressure on Jonathan now. Can't close the over.
I think this over he's coming a bit quicker and he's actually sacrificing line and length for a bit of pace. I could be wrong, but
he's trying a bit too hard.
Yes. What we have noticed at Balata at night is it doesn't matter how fast you bowl. Once you put the ball in the correct areas, it will do a bit of something for you.
Not only at Balata.
Well, yes, but
cricket.
yes, in cricket. But sometimes the nightly condition helps you at Balata, and this is coming from round the wicket. Instead, he has changed the angle, and this ball was pitched way up. Asman tried to send it back where it came from, but he didn't have good timing. So Jonathan Paul is trying everything up his sleeve, and he comes in again. And this ball is full, and that's a better length, seeing how he has a long off and he has a man catching very close. So these two fielding positions are putting some doubt in the batsman's mind.
And there's a deep mid wicket.
Oh, it's a deep mid wicket, and he has a
deep mid wicket, and the long off has come in. It's a mid off.
And that's over number 3 has concluded. The score is now 25 for 1 after 3.
Yeah, just
run rate is 3. Run rate is still 8. Over
We
number
have
4.
Young Theo on strike again.
We have Villain Edwards coming for his second over, bowling to Theo. And this ball is
Wide outside the off
wide for Jaguars to give Villain Edwards a second over because he has not gotten it right, but I guess they opted to give him a second one just to see if he could get a breakthrough. Again, he was the one who got the wicket of Imbat Lord. Here comes Villain Edwards. Full and Theo drives to cover straight to the fielder. No run here.
And I think the Jaguars field is a bit unorthodox because the field is set for bad bowling with a long on and a deep mid wicket. Normally you would see a long off and a sweeper in the power play.
Yes, but what I like that they're doing, those who are in, they're really attacking that ball there.
And yes, you see Theo just trying to run that to third man to take a quick single, but missing completely.
And the keeper was thinking of a stumping, but he has opted not to.
And that's
here comes
a full toss. And Theo just hitting that. And they're coming back for the second. And that's not out. That's good running from Theo Edward.
That second run was a bit tight. If there was a better thrower directed, it would have been a bit tighter. But good running by the fielder. They saw that the fielding was very sloppy and very slow, so they opted for a second run. And this is what you want in cricket. When you see all the opportunities to get that extra single, that extra run, you take it because this is the difference between a score of 120 and a score of 140. The less dot balls you have in any format is the more runs you have. And here comes another ball, short of a good length, and Theo just runs it with soft hands behind square on the offside. Yeah. But it went straight to the fielder. So
while you're playing, you don't realize that the singles add up to the score so much.
Yes. And this is what Theo Edwards is trying to do. He's trying to get an opportunity to score off every single delivery.
Yes, yeah. Always looking to score.
And that is the end of the fourth over. The score is now 28. So the run rate is going down slightly.
Only 3 runs coming from this over.
Okay, that was a better over by Villain, despite the fact that he has not really hit his lengths as consistently as he wants to. And we now have over number 5. I think there is a decision to make. Will Jonathan Paul continue with his spell, or will they make a change? It looks like it's going to be Richard Cherry who will take over from Jonathan Paul. Richard Cherry normally is a line and length and keep it tight kind of bowler.
And that's a good decision by the captain because, keeping Jonathan for the death overs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from games before, Richard Cherry will just come in and just keep it tight. Normally he has a golden arm, normally picks up 1, 2, even 3 wickets in the middle period, and that's what you want coming into your final. Somebody that could pick up wickets in the middle periods. And here comes Cherry for his first ball. Yes, decent line and length, nothing. He is not express, he hits the deck hard, looks to hit the seam, and just keeps it tight.
He's a very good bowler, nice line and length, very disciplined bowler.
For a short run up, and he comes into bowl to Eldridge.
And just pitches down a little
shorter, and then there is cover. There is a man dead center on the onside, and there is somebody on the boundary at cow corner. So there is And Richard Cherry, just as we said that he's a bit disciplined, he bowls a wide. So Richard Cherry, yes, we don't want too many commentators, Chris, tonight.
And we feel Edward is a very strong player. Once he gets a little bit of room outside the off stump, he will capitalize on that.
Here comes Cherry, low line and length again. He just goes back to that disciplined test match line and length. He's not full enough to drive, but he's not short enough for him to pull or cut. Yes. So this is where he wants to be. 5 out of the 6 balls in the over. Here comes Richard Cherry. This one was short.
And pulled in front of square.
Yes,
and yeah, batsman will only get one. Good fielding there by Jaguars.
And that's the captain, and I noticed that the captain has placed himself in all the hot spots where the ball will more than likely go to. He's there, so the captain is actually leading from the front. Normally you find the captains at slip, at cover, so they could get a better view of the game, but he has placed himself on the boundary in the hot spot. This one is a bit fuller, almost Yorker length, and the batsman needs to just push the ball back where it comes from. So Richard Cherry has mixed up his length. He has not really gone for too much. He would want to just end this over very well. Here comes Richard Cherry. This one is a bit short. Passes the man at short mid-wicket, goes to the captain, which he will send back to the bowler. That's the end of the over. The score is now 32 for 1. Yes, and we coming from the next end, we have a change in bowling. Villain Edward has gone out of the attacker. We have young Joachim Robinson coming in to bowl. He's like Cherry, just line and length. They just want to keep it tight in the middle overs. And what is fascinating about the Jaguar team, a fun fact, most of these guys were in the same class at school. So these guys, unlike other teams, these guys have a chemistry that has gone over, I don't want to say a decade, but close to a decade. Here comes Joachim Robinson. Nice tight line and length, and the batsman is on the back foot, looking to work it on the leg side, but has missed out on a little scoring opportunity, knowing that we just have the man at fine leg, and there's a big gap to the nearest fielder on the leg side. Here comes Joachim Robinson. This one is a bit full on the batsman, plays a square drive. And then there was a mix-up because young Theo Edwards was backing up, and then he wanted the single going to the danger end, but the batsman, because of the way he played the stroke, needed to get up and run down, so he thought it was wise to send back young Theo. So all well that ends well. Here comes Joachim Robinson. This one is a bit short on the hip, and he just plays it behind square on the leg side, and the fielder scrambled to cut it down to only one and end up falling over, but still getting the ball in, which could just leave it to only one. Here comes Joachim Robinson with his 4th ball. This one is played behind square, and there was a bit of a fumble. So this was a bit of sloppiness from Jaguars, knowing that they want to keep the guys down to just dot balls, just build up the dot balls, not allowing them to get the scoreboard ticking. Here comes Joachim Robinson to Siren. This one is short, and he pulls it for 4. That is a bad way to end the over. That is a bad way to end the over, and seeing how all short balls were dispatched easily on this pitch, he really did not have to bowl that ball that length, and I guess this was an error on his part. He has been bowling well thus far, and he wanted to end the over well, but then ended up bowling a short ball, which was the boundary ball of the over. Here comes Joachim for his final ball in the over, and he bowls a slower ball, a little bit short, and the batsman opts to just play it in the offside for a dot ball. And that's the end of the over. The score is now 38-1. So I'm guessing at this point, Moshi will just want to keep this partnership going until about the 14th, 15th over. And then using the platform, they will just launch themselves into a good total. And the batsman, head umpire, Caro, has signaled this is the end of the power play, so you could have more guys on the boundary. So Richard Cherry will continue. Bowling his second over. So Jaguars open the field a little bit, having a long on, deep mid wicket, deep cover. Here comes Cherry. This is short and he has pulled it behind square easily for 4. The Jaguar team is continually bowling short and it has not been paying off. So they need to go back to that line and length. We have noticed that mostly all balls that are short, the batsmen are comfortable playing that pull shot because the pitch, there is a lack of pace there. Here comes Cherry. This is a bit fuller, but there is a bit of whiff and feel. It was played behind square on the offside, which was ably fielded by Kush, Augustine, and sent back to the keeper. I guess Jaguar is just feeling a bit of pressure and they believe they have to bowl different deliveries, but I believe that they should just keep it simple, bowl decent lines and length like this delivery, which was just bowled by Peter Cherry. And we look at most of the balls that were in the good areas were not scored off as easily as balls that were short. Here comes Richard Cherry, a bit fuller, and the batsman drives it to a long on, which is fielded by Jonathan Paul and sent back to the bowler. So you notice that balls which are pitched up are not pitched up in the slot, but pitched up well up, and balls on a good length have not been scored off very easily. And there is a ball, a bit of bounce on this one on the hip, and Theo Edward plays it with delicate hands, but it went straight to the fielder, which resulted in a dot ball. Here comes Richard Cherry to Theo Edward, and this one was wide. Yes, and the bowler is scratching his head, but I believe he has been trying too much to do too many things. Just keep it simple. You have the fielders in the correct areas for a certain ball, so you just keep it on that good length. Here comes Richard Cherry. Exactly, good line and length, hitting just above off stump if he had let it go, and the batsman just defends it. End of the over, score is now 45-1. After the 7th over, the run rate is about 6 runs over, just above 6 runs and over. So this is the middle period of the innings, overs number 8 to a bit 15, where batsmen are just looking to keep the scoreboard ticking and bowlers looking to just keep the runs to a minimum. Before we were saying that the pass score on this pitch is about 120, 130, but I guess with this platform here, 45-1, Moshi will be looking to go to as much as 150, 160, and Joachim Robinson comes in and bowl a ball just short of a good length, and the batsman plays a back foot defensive shot towards the cover area for no run. Here comes Joachim Robinson for his second ball, and this ball has a bit of whiff and he cuts it in front of square to avoid Peter Cherry in that backward point area, but it was picked up by the sweeper, which results in a single. Theo Edward comes back on strike, and Joachim Robinson would like to keep them quiet as much as possible. I guess the singles will not hurt Jaguar as much as the boundaries, and this ball is on a good length and it just beats the bat of Theo Edward. Rare ball that just beats the bat of a batsman, And I guess Joachim Robinson will just want to repeat that ball over and over. Here comes Joachim Robinson. Same length, same line. And just tries to steal a single, but Peter Cherry is on the ball. He runs in to get it so that the batsman could remain where they are. Here comes Joachim Robinson, and I'm seeing that 3 balls in a row. He has found that sweet spot of the pitch, and then it has resulted in 3 consecutive dot balls, a hat-trick of dot balls. So I'm guessing that Joachim Robinson will just want to end the over well. Here comes Joachim Robinson to Theo Edwards. Oh, and this one is a bit of leg side, and Theo Edwards play a sweep short behind square for 4 runs, and the 50s up for the Jaguars in the 8th over. So 50 for 1 in the 8th over. That is a good platform at this point to just lose only the wicket of Imbat Lord. I guess that with that good foundation, the Moshi team is looking for a score over 140, 150. Over number 9, Peter Cherry. This one is a bit short. The batsman has played a back foot defensive shot to that short cover area, which is fielded by Peter Felicia. Here comes Peter Cherry again. This one is a bit full and wide, and which is adjudged by the head umpire, Mr. Caruso, as wide. So I guess Peter Cherry just needs to calm down a bit, and he just needs to find that sweet spot. Just take a page out of young Joachim Robinson's book of the last over. While the fielders are looking for the ball, I guess everybody will take a breather as Peter Cherry will just want to settle down a little bit. Richard Cherry, sorry, I keep on saying Peter Cherry, sorry, correction, Richard Cherry, been saying the wrong thing. It's actually Richard Cherry, Peter Felicia, yes, and Richard Cherry. Here comes Richard Cherry, who just wants to just get back that good skill that he has of just keeping it tight in the middle overs. Yes, and this one is on a good length, but there's a bit of width, but not enough for him to use to go over cover there to get a single or just hit a gap. Here comes Richard Cherry. This one is a bit fuller, goes back to the bowler, and I'm seeing that there is a bit of groove coming back. 2 good balls back to back. I guess a little break in play has caused Richard Cherry to just settle down a little bit. Yes, and this one is a bit short of a good length, but there's width, and the batsman just opened the face to play it on the ground to scamper for a single. Brings in young Theo Edwards, who hasn't had much strike for the over, so he comes in to face Richard Cherry, and this one is a bit short, and he just plays it off the back foot, Joe Root-like to the fielder at backward point, which results in only a dot ball. I guess Richard Cherry, who just wants to end the over very well. This one is a bit short, and then again, all as many short balls have gone before, they will play with such ease to the boundary. This time it's just 4 runs. So I guess Richard Cherry was a bit disappointed that he bowled such good lengths and then he ended up with a very bad ball. The score is now 56 for 1 after the 9th over. 56 for 1 after 9 overs. The run rate is about 6 runs and over, and we have Joachim Robinson who's bowling his 3rd over. Normally he'll bowl his 4th straight in the middle period, and here comes Joachim Robinson. Such a good delivery, which is ably defended by Siren Eldridge. I believe now the Moshi team is looking at who will come next. See, now they have this good foundation. They may want to change the bat in order to bring in somebody who could up it the run rate a little bit. And this ball has a bit of whiff. He tries to cut it, and the bounce is what that saved him, or saved the bowler at least. And the keeper did an excellent job in getting this ball. Here comes Joachim Robinson to bowl. This one is a bit full, and this came off the slice. And he ran very, very quickly for 1. They tried to look for a 2. The 2nd run, but it was eluded him. This brings young Theo Edward on strike. Here comes Joachim Robinson to face young Theo Edwards, and this one was short, a bit slower, and Theo Edward actually waited, but he didn't wait enough to play that shot. And this, he is very disappointed that he couldn't capitalize on that short ball like he always done, which resulted in him sending that ball straight to that field. And this one is a bit full, and this was Yorker length, dug very well by Theo Edward, which he managed to actually get a single. So young Theo Edwards is just continuing to rotate the strike as much as possible with the odd boundaries to keep the scoreboard ticking. Joachim Robinson is mixing up his lengths so that the batsman doesn't get him to be a bit predictable. And this one has gone down the leg side a little bit, but the umpire did not call it wide. He maybe thought that the ball has brushed his pants on the way through. Score is now 58 for 1. Joachim Robinson is doing a good job in just applying a bit of pressure, building up dot balls in the middle period. He has bowled his 3rd over. I believe he'll bowl his 4th straight. And we have Richard Cherry to bowl his 4th over. So normally the case with Jaguars, normally Richard Cherry and Joachim Robinson bowls their 4th straight in the. So, and this ball, he actually found the edge, and that ball has gone straight to 3rd man for 4. So Richard Cherry actually got the edge of Theo Edward, but normally at this point you don't really have a slip. So, and the 3rd man is normally wide, so he actually got 4 off the edge of his bat. So there is no justice to bowlers. They just have to do the best that they can in matches. Here comes Richard Cherry again, and Theo Edward just plays a ball through the cover area. He just played it in the gap so he could get the single. Seeing how we have a deep cover and you have a man at backward point, he didn't really want to loft the ball lest he sends it straight to the man at deep cover. Cherry again, another dot ball by the yes, and this one was a bit short. Yes, and it actually beat the batsman for pace, but it took his glove and it went to fine leg for foreigns. So this is the rare case where a bouncer actually beat the batsman, but sadly it took his glove and it went for 4. Like I said, there is no justice to the bowlers. They just have to do the best that they can. Here comes Richard Cherry to end the over, and this one actually beats the bat and goes to the keeper. So Richard Cherry just want to end this spell very well. Oh, yes, a slice appeal by Richard Cherry, and he ends his spell with 2 good dot balls where he has beaten the bat of the batsman. Score is now 67 for 1. We want to give a special shout out to Eagle Freight and Brokerage Services Limited, proud sponsor of the APL tournament for the past years. We are proud to have a sponsor who is very determined and dedicated to make our tournament what it is. Special mention to Leslie Jabatis, the owner of Eagle Freight and Brokerage Limited. Special shout out to Rosie Preville, who is our official scorer of APL. She is a dedicated scorer who always comes to night matches to ensure that the score is up to par. And we have a change in bowling. It's not Joachim Robinson, it's actually the captain Suleiman Shalmine, who will bowl his right arm off spin, who bowls to Theo Edwards, who plays that ball gently in the circle for a single. Special shout out to Sipal, Cyrus Sipal, the chairman of APL. He's also the ground person, the field pitch preparer, the reporter, the analyst, everything. So we just want to give special praise to Mr. Cyrus Sipal, a dedicated server of the Lord and to APL. He ensures that everything goes well for every match. So we cannot fault him when it comes to his dedication to APL. Okay, and here is Theo Edward, who got a full toss on his legs and he plays it behind square for 4. So it seems that Theo Edward is now becoming more attacking with that foundation we have coming towards the back end of this innings. Special shout out to LNO Studios, who have been our live stream personnel for all our games from the inception of APL. They have been doing a very good job in live streaming matches so that all of you who are in St. Lucia and those abroad could see our matches at APL. No other cricket tournament in St. Lucia have live stream matches, and we are very thankful for that. Yes, and here is Suleiman Shalmine, who has bowled a short ball, and this was played over the man at long off for 6 runs. So Jaguar is actually tightening the screws that they set in the previous overs.
Huh? 27.
Here is Suleiman Shalmine, who bowls a quicker ball a bit fuller, and then the batsman decides he'll go back and plays a defensive shot. Special shout out to all captains of all teams of APL who continues to lead their teams through each game. Although some persons did not make it to the knockout stages, but we just want to thank all captains for ensuring that they gave their best, their teams gave their best. We had over 500 players in APL. 500 players all around St. Lucia playing this table tournament, and we want to thank every one of them for making APL what it is. And at this time we will have Jonathan Paul coming back into the attack for a second spell. I believe now the Moshi team would like to improve or just get a move on when it comes to playing this game. They have a very good foundation, an excellent foundation. So now I guess they would want to score more quickly Here comes Jonathan Paul to Theo Edwards, and this ball is a good length, and Theo Edwards just plays it on the back foot straight. We call that in the V, which resulted in a dot ball. The score is now 80 for 1. Like we said, that the foundation has been set 80 for 1. Not much wickets were lost in the power play, just one of that of Imbert Lord. Yes, this one was short, and that has been pulled for 6. Yes. Like we have been saying, the short balls have not been working tonight. The batsmen have been playing that pull shot very comfortably. Most of these short balls have been going in front of square, so that there is no pace in that pitch to be bowling short unless you are very express. And we have not really, we don't have much paces on this side that will bowl express pace, so I guess they need to shy away from the short balls, because somebody like Theo Edwards, who is full of class and could play that pull shot very easily, will be very, very competent in. Somebody like Theo, who has been playing that pull shot very well all night, they need to avoid that pull shot from Theo. Probably they need to go to the Yorker. I find that the Yorker is not being bowled as much. Normally the Yorker, and as soon as I said that, a Yorker has been bowled. So I guess that the Yorker has been avoided. I do not know why bowlers see fit to leave it for the death a lot. And right now I've been joined by Kirby Sydney as I take my leave for a short time. Yes, as I leave you, I will leave you in the capable hands of Kirby Sydney for a little while as I take a short break. And he would just be with you for a couple of overs.
Yeah, and we've just seen Theo Edward just continuing to maximize the run scoring, getting a very interesting looking for, bringing now the score to 90 for 1. The score is 90 for 1. And the bowler bowls are wide. And we're right now, the score 90 for 1. And I'm joined in with Mr. Charles.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Kobe.
Indeed a pleasure.
Yeah.
And so we see the Moshi team really going forward, going after the bowlers.
Yeah.
They know that they need runs on the board, and when runs on the board means that the game would be a more competitive game. As you'd know, Jaguars is no team to just play around with. They've scored some big runs, and so we were expecting a very good finals in the APL Division 2 finals.
Yes. Wow, that was a brilliant stop there through the cover point region. As we saw, the ball was cut in that region, and the fielder threw himself, to deny him the opportunity of coming back for a second.
Yes.
13. Yeah. So after 13 overs, Mr. Kirby, we see 91 runs on the board.
92.
92. Very good.
Yes.
92 on the board.
So you would be thinking that Moshi would be looking at a score of 150.
Yes.
They would be aiming for 150 to make this game competitive.
Indeed.
There's plenty of batting power. If you look at the dugout of Moshi, there's still the likes of Kimani Sexius. All of these guys want to take a nick at the wicket. So
yes,
plenty of depth in the batting of Moshi.
Yes.
And let's hope that the 150 would be welcoming for them in this final.
Yes, I want to think that at a meeting, in strategizing the way forward for them, they may be looking for that 150 mark on the board at the end of the 20th over. But Jaguars may have other ideas. He swings this one back. There's a man in the way. He stopped it brilliantly.
Fine stop.
Yes. And the throw came in. One more run to the score, 93.
Interesting though, Moshi's running in between the wickets. I don't think that they're capitalizing enough on the running in between the wickets. There are opportunities where they could run two, or where they could at least take the singles, and they have not capitalized on that. So that's something Moshi may need to work on.
Yes.
If they would want to see 150 plus.
Very good, sir. Good observation there, Kobe. As we saw, the Moshi batters, they are very casual. They do not want to capitalize on the extra run that they can take, and that may come to haunt them later in the innings. 94.
You see the Jaguars there with an attacking field, but that one was full and well placed by Theo Edward.
Yes.
The ball coming back to the bowler. So executing just one run there, bringing the score now to 95.
95 for 1. They are in a good position.
Very good position.
The openers set a good foundation, and Theo coming at the fall of Lord's wicket has added to the score. Down the leg side, a wide will be not a wide. He just flicked it on the leg side. Full fine leg, short fine leg come into play. One more run to the total. There is a bowler bowls to Theo. Theo is getting
bowled.
Yes.
That one was dug right at his feet.
Yes.
Jaguar new team. What do you think about them this season?
I'm very much impressed with them.
Very much impressed.
They are moving from strength to strength. Kobe.
And getting into the APL as a new team, you could well be fascinated by their approach of the game, the team working skills. Just before the game, you saw them practicing in the hurdles, taking this game very seriously, and I think it's a very good, successful run for them. They have not lost a match.
Oh, that's commendable.
Into the finals. So they're really looking to go big with this finals. But Moshi would be the ones to put a spoke in the wheel, and let's see how that goes to the end of the game.
Yes. So Moshi is building that massive run score with the already 96 for 1 in the 14th over. Here is Jonathan coming to bowl to. He takes a single as the ball took the bottom part of the bat. He drove it through the onside for one more single. The score moves on by 1 to 97.
So they're really starting to keep the runs ticking?
Yes, they need to do so because that's the 15th over in progress.
Correct.
Yeah. Jonathan comes to bowl to Theo. Theo is swinging this one hard and high over mid-wicket. That's for maximum.
We're watching to see if there is a no ball called. No? Okay.
And
very good 50. And
yes.
It's his 50. Well played 50 by Theo Edward.
Yes.
And 100 is up as well.
Yeah.
103.
103. So we must congratulate Theo for that 50.
Very much
brilliant 50. And he still has more runs to come from the bat. Let's see. Jonathan comes to bowl to him, and he is cutting that ball. There's a man in the way. He misfields. It might go to the boundary. Will it reach? Yes, it reached there. Beautiful. Wow. 107.
That was just a casual way of going down.
Yeah.
Didn't get the basics right, and ball passing in, going down into the boundary for 4.
Another brilliant cut shot there.
Jaguars would not want these type of feeling, especially at this point in time.
Indeed.
We just have about 5 overs left, and it's very, very tough for Jaguars to allow loose fielding like that.
Yes, yes.
Jonathan comes back and he hits this one up in the air. Who's going for it? No one.
Yes.
It falls short in front of the fielder. And they're coming in for 1.
Yes.
So the score is now at 108
Yeah.
for 1, 108 for 1
Right.
in the 15th over.
Yeah. Yeah. So Moshi is trying to up the ante, and you can see the demeanor, the behavior of all the batters. They want to get that scoreboard ticking. They're coming around, and there is Elfridge playing that ball, driving it through mid off for the man to come off the boundary to collect one more to the total 109.
And you can hear the players cheering on the team of Jaguars team to stay focused. It's the last game, and so they really want to be able to push, to put a spoke in the batting of Moshi.
Yes.
But Moshi seem to have the eye in already, and it's just runs flowing at this point in time.
Indeed. So at the end of this 15th over, 109, the previous over, they were 96. So quite a good, healthy amount of runs came in the 15th over.
And the expectation is it continues till the end of the inning.
Yes. Okay, there is a mid-wicket conference with the Jaguars. The important people there. I can see the captain. I can see the wicket. No, the wicket keeper is not there. I can see the bowlers. Some of the main bowlers for Jaguar. They are in there.
I think what's important with the conversation there now is the bowling. Who is going to bowl in the depth, and that's the important thing. Try to stop the flow of runs coming from the bats of Moshi. And so they're looking to see how best they would play on with the depth bowling.
Yes.
And the captain comes back to bowl, continues on his spell.
Yes.
So
I like the variety in his bowling. Sometimes he pushes it faster, sometimes he tosses it up.
He has a beautiful quick ball.
Yes, and a quick one. Here he comes in to bowl to Elfridge. Elfridge is swinging it a
full
full one to the bat, but there's a man in the way who is sending a throw, or lobs the throw to the keeper. Moves on by 1 to 110.
Captain comes to bowl, and no run.
Yeah.
Theo plays that into the hands of the man fielding at shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're happy to have the Dominica contingency watching on.
All right.
The APL Division 2 finals.
Oh, yes.
We welcome you guys to our stream.
Good. Good night, Dominica. Good to have you on board. We just saw Theo getting the outer portion of the bat, a little edge, and it just ricocheted off the keeper and went down to short foot man, no run.
Suleiman comes back into bowl. That one was a bit short and wide. The umpire signals wide, bringing the score now to 111 to 1 in the 16th over.
Yes. Suleiman Shalmain waiting for the batter to settle, and he comes in, bowls, and Theo is playing it upishly, but a good shot over the head of the bowler in that safe area.
Very safe shot.
And long off is just running to prevent it from crossing the boundary. 1 run in the making.
The batsmen are really much settled at this point in time. They're focused, their eyes are in, and so the expectation is that they get some runs going in the final over. And here's just that, as we see a boundary coming off the bat of, what's his name?
That's Elfridge. Elfridge.
And that's some good batting at cow corner.
Yes. He is in full cry tonight. Although he doesn't like to run the single, but the boundaries are coming. And Moshi would like to see many more boundaries scored. Tonight they want to at least reach a total of 150 in that safe zone area for them. so that when they come to occupy the field, they will be able to deny the Jaguars of overhauling that 150 mark. In the meantime,
do you think a 150 would be enough for Jaguars, or would it be a competitive total?
It's very competitive on that pitch there tonight. Looking at the pitch that they have here, 150 on that board there will be very much competitive for the Jaguars to overhaul.
Let's see how they take it in their second innings, but
Yes.
we're not ready for this yet. We still have 4 more overs for Moshi to continue to pile in the runs.
Good.
And let's see how they go. We now have a new bowler.
Can he
Coming
take a
on
single?
the river
No.
end, no single.
They don't want to.
Of the batter for Edward. He's been patient.
Yeah.
The wicket keeper is actually the one taking the ball right now.
Yes. So somebody, Mr. Ogis,
Mr.
Swolan.
Ogis.
Oh yes, that's
Swaylan,
Swaylan. Mr. Ogis. Oh, he
Ooh,
swings
well
this
played
one.
swing.
But there is a man who is placed in that position, so he just one more to the total. 117. So Swollen has replaced Jonathan, and he's coming at a crucial time in the 17th over.
Very crucial.
Yeah.
And I kind of wonder whether it's
Hard and high,
whether
that's
it's a good
Elfridge.
decision. Is
Yes,
it? And 6
over.
runs.
Indeed.
6 runs.
Yeah.
6 runs. Do you think it was a good decision though to have a new bowler, the wicket keeper, coming in at this
At
point
this
in
point,
time?
yes.
To take the ball.
Yeah, they take a gamble.
It's a very,
It's a gamble.
very
It might work. Let us see if he can get that wicket. And he dabs this one through that Ferdman area, gully area, and just one run, but it was a elegantly played shot.
I think the thinking behind the captain's mind is to get in a new bowler to try to change variation on the concentration on the batsman.
Yes, somebody
And,
will he be caught? No, it's falling
No,
short
it's
of him.
falling short. And I think that's what it is. Allowing the batsmen to feel that they could open their hands and go with the
Yes.
ball, and hopefully they would catch
Yeah.
catch
Get a
him at the
wicket.
boundary.
Yes.
Let's see how that goes. Again, he comes into bowl. Shot again, shot and wide.
Yes.
Umpire signals just that.
126 for 1. Good partnership between Theo and Elfridge. Elfridge is driving it, but there's a man in the way.
Driving hard. And not enough for the boundary. Only
Yeah.
going to get 1.
127 brings the over to an end, over number 17. Yes, the 150 is gettable, 3 more overs.
Yes, yes.
And they
yes,
are already
yes.
127.
Very much
Yeah.
so.
And they have batters in hand, so they can even get beyond 150. So they are getting encouragement from the Moshi contingent, bat long fellas, and all good going there by the 2
Almost definitely.
batters,
You're at your number 2 and number 3 batsman.
Yes.
And so they expect 113 run partnership.
Wow,
so
that is
one
tremendous.
would expect that it's all for the go.
Yeah. Yeah.
150 may be a pass score right now, but then we would want to ensure that the 2 set batsmen get more runs under the belt.
Indeed. Well said. So from the southern end of the field, we see the is it a new bowler?
No, that's the captain continuing on. That's his last over.
Suleiman Shalmain. It looks like the last over of his spell. And here is Elfridge hitting that ball through the field, and long on comes into play. Just 1 more to the total. Oh,
That's
only
his full
third.
over.
Okay.
That's his full.
Only third. 128.
Okay. He has bowled a decent spell so far.
Yes. Here is he coming to bowl, Mr. Shalmain, and he
That was too full,
Oh,
and that's going for 6. Going for 6.
Beautifully hit there. Magnificent pull shot there as the ball came full on his bat, and he just held the ball to go in that region.
Edwards
for 6.
continue to score some serious runs here for the Moshi team.
Yeah.
He's been ravaging the bowlers all through the field of play.
Yeah.
A man set well over a half century already. He seemed to be continuing that run.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes way up in the air. Who's going to go for it? The keeper is there and he takes a fine catch. And that's the end of Theo Edward.
Yeah.
Trying to go again for that ball, trying to put it back the same place for 6, and he didn't quite get a hold of it. Ballooning up into the air.
Yes.
And the wicket keeper made no mistake and taking that catch. And well played by Theo Edward.
Yeah. Good inning, header applause coming in. You can hear it in the distance. They are applauding the young Theo Edward as he makes his way back to the pavilion. Look at that. That's well. So. Yes, they are pleased with an innings. The inning that Theo displayed here this evening.
Very much so. And we have now the new batsman, Kimani Sexius.
Oh, Kimani, yeah. Kimani Sexius.
He's at the wicket now. His job should be easy to continue that flow.
Yeah.
You have just about 2 more overs to be able to capitalize. The score now is
134.
134.
Yeah.
For the loss of 2. 150 is still very much in the reach.
Oh, yes. Elfridge is on the non-striker's end. Sexius has replaced the exciting young Theo Edward. Charlemagne comes into bowl to Sexius and he tried a wide delivery.
That was wide.
The umpire is not moved.
No signal.
Yeah.
And so that was a very good delivery.
Very good one.
Going wide off the batsman, didn't get to do anything with that.
Oh, he's equal to it, a very good ball.
Quite circumspect
Indeed.
with his batting.
Indeed.
Taking a little time to feel the ball before going, I guess.
And that's understandable.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Wide-ish delivery again. Very good delivery to end the over.
Yes.
And it was a very successful over for Suleiman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlemagne taking the wicket of Theo Edward.
Yeah.
And bringing the score now to 134 for the loss of 2.
2 wickets. So now Moshi is in 12 overs, 12 deliveries, 12 balls. So let us see where will they really reach at the end of the 20th over. There is a bowler who has been introduced to the northern end. He's taking up his mark, and it's a pretty decent mark. He's just about 8 paces from the umpire. He surveys the field and satisfied with where everybody is. He is about to bowl.
I would think for the informed batsman, you'd want to take much of the strike, seeing that his eye is already in there. And so he would want to, as much as possible.
Wow, look at an effort there.
He saved that 4.
Yes. Yes.
Saved 2 runs. Very good save on the boundary. And who was that? That was Richard Sherry.
Oh, well, that's a brilliant effort there. You saw him flying goalkeeper style to prevent that ball from going across that rope. He succeeded.
Yes, and that's Richard's style. Okay. He's usually very animated in the field. He goes for those that you would not believe that a fielder would normally go for.
The ball is in the air. Officially, somebody might be on it. No, he didn't collect.
Drop catch.
Yes.
Drop catch. So it affected 1 run.
Yeah.
It was a drop catch. The man feeling shortish.
Yeah.
That was a ball that was a catch that should have been taken.
Taken, yes. It was lobbed in the air as he went for that mighty heave, took the outer edge and lobbed into the air. And the fielder came under it but didn't succeed. They are making a change to the field. Yeah, making a change to the field that is swollen. Ogis has gone to the long off mid-wicket boundary.
It looks like Richard Cherry hurt himself in that
Yes.
process. He's off the field now.
Yes. Yeah. Here comes the ball to Sexius. Sexius flashing at a wide delivery. Oh yes, too wide for the umpire to not show the signal. The signal comes from the umpire, so the score moves on by 1 to 138. Sexius wants to dispatch that ball to the boundary. Let us see if he will succeed this time around. He comes and he does successfully. Yeah, full mid wicket, square leg area. So they are in the 40s.
I think there are too many deliveries, too many full deliveries in this inning.
Yeah.
It does not show anything for the bowlers. When you bowl full, you get dispatched for 6 and 4.
Yes.
So you would almost believe that they should just be bowling wicket to wicket, getting the ball short of a length at times, or bowl some yorkers. The full deliveries are not working for them at this point in time.
Yeah, the full deliveries are to the advantage of the Moshi batters. They dispatch it hard and high over mid-wicket and square leg. Will he continue in that vein? He may take our advice. And Harry Sexius hitting that ball in that area, it's lobbed in the air, and in the spin that the ball has, it also allows for the fielders to go in another direction as the ball went to that cover point region. Just one more to the total, 143 for 2. Mighty heave there by Elfridge. This will make contact.
This one.
Yeah.
Going straight to the keeper.
Yeah.
And so we have a dot ball in the penultimate over.
Yes.
Comes into bowl once more. Elfridge facing again. He gave a heave, but that one, he misses that one.
Yeah.
And the ball passes back, passes wicket keeper.
Yes.
And he gets a dot ball. So
yes.
That's the end of the penultimate over. You have one more over left for Moshi to ensure a good total on the board, so that Jaguars could come in and take a fight.
Yes. We see. Yes. We saw here that Elfridge and partner Sexius, they want to ensure that all balls at least we get a dispatch, and at least they can get a single. The least they can get is a single from it. And so they are going for mighty heaves and mighty swings and drives of this on the front foot, on the back foot, and they have been successful. 143 is a lot of runs so far already on the board. The last over is about to be bowled by the captain, Suleiman. He will get 4. No, the ball is being retarded. Yes. Come back for the second.
Yes, so
one bounce to the keeper.
2 in the first delivery.
Yeah. 145.
Score is now 145 for 2.
Lots of wickets still in the hut, so they can go after everything. 5 more deliveries to come. I am predicting 5 falls, maybe. Let's see. They're going after it, and
full again.
Another full ball, as you observe.
Full
yes.
Again.
That could have been dispatched. Dot ball. I just heard a nice little joke there, and I chuckled a little bit. And every time Sexius playing that ball down to the long off region.
This one, and he only gets a single.
A single, yeah.
Rightly putting the informed batsman Elfridge.
Yes.
To face the last set of balls. And he missed this one. Oh, Elfridge would not run that for you.
No, he would not do it.
He would not run that for you at all.
You know.
And that's to the demise of Kimani Sexius.
Yes.
Taking that risk running.
Yes.
And he getting run out.
You know, so late in the inning.
No.
He doesn't not even want to risk his wicket.
No, not at all.
Wow,
not at all.
wow.
Not at all. Not at all. I would have never expected that run coming there.
Yeah.
Not with Elbridge.
Not with Elbridge there. Elbridge say, although that was not his call, that was Sexiu's call. He called early enough that he could have run to the other end. And if he had run, he would not be around,
Not at all.
Yeah. Bold.
Oh,
this time he's bold.
Wow.
He was on 48.
Okay.
Oh, and he's bowled on
Yes,
48. On 48.
Yes.
Ooh.
So Elbridge is bold.
Good knock by Elbridge.
Oh, yes,
Good knock.
indeed.
Very good knock.
Indeed. He anchored the innings,
Very
for
much
the Moshi
so.
team.
Going on 48, missing that half century
Yeah, just by 2 runs.
by 2 runs.
Yeah.
So we now have 2 new batsmen for the last couple of deliveries.
Yes.
Last delivery actually.
Okay.
Last delivery.
Yeah.
So the new batsman is coming to face 1 ball.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Look up.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. He looks like the captain for the Moshi team, the lefty. Okay.
Yes.
He's the captain.
That's the Moshi captain now at the wicket, at the striker's end.
Is he
Facing the
a
last
Charles?
ball.
Is he a Charles? Oh, Gittins. Okay. And he's up. Okay, they take a single. Yes, he's there. He's there.
Is he safe? Yes, he's safe. So
140.
single of the last ball.
Yeah.
So falling short of the 150, which we
Yes.
predicted. 147.
Yeah.
Is it enough for Moshi?
This
We'll only find out in the
yes,
second
we're gonna
innings.
find out.
I think for Jaguars, mentally, it's a good score. It's a good score for them mentally, not going to that 150.
Yeah.
So they would
Yeah.
think under 150 would be
Yeah.
doable for them. They don't seem to have their heads down, so relatively they're confident that this is a good score for them, the
Yeah.
Jaguars, to overhaul. So let's see how they come in. They really need to be scoring from ball 1
Indeed.
to get things going.
Yeah.
For Moshi, they would want to come in there and defend that 147. And there's very good bowling. There's a very good bowling attack with Moshi. That's one of their strengths.
Yes.
Very good bowling attack. The youngsters, they've been playing competitive cricket nationally. So a number of them have been playing for national clubs. So they're very much aware as to how to defend such a score. And so they're not out of the woods just yet. And so right now we're really hoping that it's a score good enough to defend in this final.
Yes, it is a defendable score. We hope that Moshi can bowl to the field to set them back. If not, the Jaguars, as they huddle together, they will be strategizing after 5 overs where we want to be,
Correct.
after the 10 overs, etc., and take it like this in stride. And don't look at this as a mammoth score that they can't overhaul.
Very much
Take
so.
it in
Very much
little,
so.
in increments.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And so in the huddle of Jaguar, they would be speaking immensely about strategy going into the innings.
Yeah.
Watching their batsmen, seeing who would open the batting for them, who would be their strike batsman.
Yeah.
They would also be thinking about the score after the field restriction.
Yes.
The 6 overs. They would.
Right. No.
Yes. Yeah, okay. After. Yes, they would really want to see how much they could get in that first 6 overs. Evidently, for any team, being very healthy after 6 overs is already easy pickings for the batting team.
Yes.
And so getting a pass score of 60 plus in your first 6 overs is relatively a good thing. So
yes.
We're gonna welcome now the Theo Edwards, who scored in his 50, and so we would have that interview with him.
Oh, beautiful. Mr. Theo Edward, what an inning you played there. I was very much impressed with that innings that you played there, and it looks like every match at the APL level, you seem to be improving at every match, ball by ball. Tell me something about the Jaguar team. They seem to be bowling a lot of full balls to you, and you capitalize on that.
Well, I mean, I'm not a strong person, so I don't try to hit the ball too hard. I use more timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
good. And apart from the the full balls that they bowled at you, they also bowled short deliveries, and you were very good on the back foot, pulling them and cutting them.
Yeah.
Tell me, now that you'll have 147 on the board, do you feel that this amount of runs is gettable or defendable?
I think with our bowling attack, I think we can defend that. We've been bowling good throughout the tournament, so I think we could defend that.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
This is a crucial match. That's a final.
Yeah.
And as I saw, the Jaguars, when they were fielding, some of them they did not capitalize on the catches that they got.
Yeah.
This is a night game, and a lot of things can happen with the lights.
Yeah.
How well are you all getting yourself ready to be able to play under the lights?
I mean, we kind of used to it already because we've been taking all our catches, fielding well. So I think we prepared and we're ready.
Good. And I can see the preparation is going on there with the senior gentleman there,
yes,
and the keeper with a racket, a tennis racket,
Yeah.
and he's sending that ball past the lights there so that when it comes back, they'll be able to see it.
Yes.
Very good. I want to wish you all the best as you try to defend the 147 that you all already have on the board.
Thank
you very much, and good luck to all of your team and you in particular.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The outstanding youngster from the Moshi team, Theo Edward, with a brilliant half-century. We want to wish him all the best, not only at APL level, but also at the national and Windward Islands level. Kirby, what a gentleman.
Yes, he is, and he loves his cricket. And one thing about Theo Edward is I've seen him develop into his craft, his cricketing craft, and I admire his focus, and he's very intentional in his play. He loves to bat, and he loves the middle, and so he has a very, very good cricketing career.
Yes.
Of him, and we just hope and wish him all the best as he continues on to play good cricket.
You know, he's very much, I like the composure that he has at the wicket. Yeah, he's calm, he's not flustered, you know, and focused. And that is a good sign. That is a good sign for a cricketer, you know, to exhibit on the field of play. Being calm, being focused, and not being flustered, not even by the short pitch deliveries that were bowled at him.
Very much so.
So we're not missing any cricket, ladies and gentlemen. There is a break there. The Jaguars are together discussing, and the Moshi players, they are on the field learning to take the catches in the night sky, you know.
And that's the very difficult thing.
Yes.
The conditions at nights at Balata and the lights. It's very difficult with the skiers. You really need to be underneath the ball and really attempt to catch, and it's not very easy at times. The ball simply disappears in the night sky. And only see it when it comes down close to you. So that's very good testing, watching these balls go sky up in the air and you attempting to take the catch.
Indeed.
Very good fielding practice by the Moshi team.
Yes.
As we know, the score is 147, so the Jaguars would be attempting to score 148 to win this finals, win the finals for Division 2. And Moshi would be looking to defend a total of 147.
Yes. Very good. So, Kirby, our sponsor, we need to say a word to him about him. We need to help to promote his business. It's a business where he is hauling cargo from one part of the region to another part of the region. That's we're talking about Eagles Freight and Brokerage Services Limited. It's a youthful gentleman, Mr. Jabatis, Leslie Jabatis, and he has been doing well for the APL. Yeah.
I think Eagle Freight has now become the staple of the APL.
All right.
From the time that I've been playing APL, I've always heard Eagle Freight, and I'm really impressed at the commitment this young man has for the APL tournament, and it's almost as if it's the Eagle Freight APL tournament.
All right.
It has been for years, and so
yeah.
I really admire his commitment and his sponsorship, his generosity, his family. He's considered family to the APL.
Indeed.
So it almost seems as if every year we're always gonna hear Eagle Freight.
Indeed. Yes. Do you see there's room for other people like Mr. Leslie Jabatis on an APL level?
Very much so. I think corporates in Lucia on a whole need to look at opportunities like this, especially when it appeals to the development of young people.
Yeah.
You know, you find so many negative things happening now when it concerns young persons, and to see every year, at least 4 times in the year, you have an APL tournament like this where young persons, you have the veterans competition as well.
Right.
Get the older persons out. You know, it's all about training, conditioning, getting the bones always active, and the young persons continue to be a part of the APL. What we've known as well is that even the national players have come on board with the APL.
Yes.
It's a product that have now attracted the very best of cricketers on Ireland, and so it's something that corporate solution need to take a look at and come on board.
Indeed. So we are hoping that more sponsors, as we move on from day to day, from tournament to tournament, will come on board to make our young people and the cricketing public alike benefit from that game and improve from strength to strength the talent that they have.
Very much so. Very much so.
So the umpires are waiting to be to occupied. Yeah, they are now going onto the field. Oh yes, and so we are going to see some more exciting cricket, Kirby, as they will take their different position, and Moshi will also be in their position. The Jaguars team will be replying. The openers are eager and willing to go to the middle, and what a game we're going to have for the next 20 minutes, 20 overs, sorry.
If you're viewing the stream, you will be salivating on the short selections of Jaguars, and as well the effective bowling of the Moshi team. This is a very, very exciting final in Division 2. Hats off to the umpires. We have Nayak Naranjan of Indian descent.
Wow.
And we have the other umpire on the river, Dennis Leo.
Mr. Leo.
Caro, as affectionately known. And so they have done a good job so far tonight with the umpiring.
Yes, what a job they have done.
Very much.
Yes. You know, sometimes I don't envy the job of an umpire. You are in a position where you have to judge.
Very much so.
You know, and sometimes in the estimation of the fielders, you adjudicate.
Right there.
Yes.
Right there.
And then you are under a lot of pressure.
In real time.
Yes.
And with the absence of technology as well.
Very good. Very good.
It's not an easy task umpiring, and so you have to be able to pay attention to detail, especially getting the catches behind the wicket. To ensure that the batsman actually played that delivery.
Right.
Even to the wides. The calling of the wides is very, very important as well.
Indeed.
It's absolute pressure, especially when it comes to crunch time, where the fielding team would not want any extras.
Very good.
And the batting team would want some runs.
Very much so.
It's very much pressure on the batsman and as well on the bowlers.
Very good. Very good.
So the umpires are already in the middle. They've signaled to the scorers that they're ready. And so 148 for victory. The opening batsman, I see the captain, Suleiman Shalmine, as well as on the non-striker.
That's Jonathan. It looks like Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So the field is set. 2 men are out of the circle.
And opening the bowling, we have Jaden.
Yes.
Usually opens the bowling for Moshi.
Oh, that's Jaden. Okay.
He comes up to bowl the first delivery. Ooh, wide-ish delivery, and the umpire opens his hand to signal wide on the first delivery. So it's now 1. Score is now on 1. Okay, Suleiman playing this one straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
Playing that mid wicket.
He played it all around the ground, but there's a man in the way. Could be if you were the batter, you would have taken a single there.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
That's only 40-yard circle.
Very,
so
yeah.
You'd expect that you'd want to take the runs. Another wide. That's a wayward start by Jaden. Not expecting that. Very early, we would not want to have extras.
No, not at all.
We already have a total of 147, and so you'd not want the batsman to get any extras in that total. So slower delivery, well played by Suleiman, not getting any runs off the bat.
Yeah. Yes. That's a nice delivery there. And Suleiman, you could have seen him going for a massive drive, but he had to check it because the ball was in the block hole. Jaden comes to bowl to Suleiman. Suleiman is playing that ball to...
Playing it straight to the fielder again.
Yes, no timing again.
Not getting the gaps, not getting the gaps.
Yeah.
All of his deliveries are going straight to the fielder.
Yes.
So that would mean that Moshi has placed the field
Indeed,
very well.
very much so. Young Jaden comes in to bowl to Suleiman, the captain of the Jaguars team. Here he comes, he delivers, and he drives it.
Hitting off the leg.
Yeah, he was struck on the pad as he tried to play it on the onside. Dot ball again. So good going there by the Moshi team in that first over.
Yes, not discounting the wides, but it's no runs off the bat as yet. So
yeah.
It's a very good over so far.
Yeah. Jaden comes in to bowl to Suleiman. Suleiman is playing it, trying to cut it on the portion of the bat.
He's cutting a ball that is coming into him.
Yes.
He's expecting that ball to go wide, but it's not. It's not. The ball seems to be turning into him.
Yeah.
So very good delivery by Jaden. Comes back again. He's trying to get the single at this point in time. Pressure is on the batsman right now. And the end of the over. So
yes.
We have 2 runs.
Indeed.
2 runs after the first over.
Yeah.
What do you think about this start?
Oh, it's a good start for the Moshi team. You know, they are showing that they can restrict them, and if they continue in that vein, and remember that's a power play area, they are able to score only 2 runs in the first over. Oh, that's good for them.
That's good for Moshi.
Yeah.
Not very good cricket for Jaguars.
Yeah.
Not taking advantage of the power play in the first over.
Yeah.
One would expect that these gaps, you would have to try as much as possible to get the boundaries very early. So that was a very good over amidst the 2 wides by Jaden. He came back quite well with that over. So we have now the captain of the Moshi team.
All right.
Bowling on the other end.
Yes, the captains come bowling to Jonathan. Jonathan is on the front foot. Playing it.
Respecting the delivery.
Yes. Dot ball.
Dot ball.
We don't know when will Jaguars begin to up the run rate, because maybe it's too early to tell now, but the captain bowls to Jonathan. Jonathan tried to go for a massive slog sweep, didn't make contact, hit on the chest area, and no run.
Every single dot ball is added pressure to the batsman in the middle.
Indeed.
I don't know what they discussed in the huddle, but I think what they're trying to do is to try their best to stay focused and not lose a wicket.
Yeah.
But they're not scoring the runs. So it's added pressure in the middle for the Jaguar batsman.
Yes, well said, well said. Is that the captain Giddens, I believe?
Yes.
Comes bowls too.
Oh,
And
that one was full and he got that delivery.
Yeah.
And he dispatched that for 6, and so he's in on the action.
Yes.
Jonathan got a loose delivery.
Yeah, indeed.
Full delivery, and it was dispatched
Yeah.
for 6 runs. So the score now moves to 8.
Yeah. 8 without loss in over number 2 so far, but 2 more deliveries to come. So when you get the loose deliveries, you have to capitalize on them. Here he comes again. This time he bowls a very good ball, plays back along the pitch to the bowler who fields and returns to his bowling mark.
Yeah, and again we see here now that anything full would be going.
Yeah.
There's no place for the full deliveries right now.
Yeah.
So for Moshi, they would want to keep that ball wicket to wicket, dropping that shot of a length or Yorker length at all times. Try to not get any sort of loose, wide deliveries so that the batsmen could just open their arms.
Very good. So they're making them, sweat for the runs. Don't give them easy runs, so that they can be so comfortable at the wicket. Keep on testing them, keep on pegging them back, and that's what they are doing. And luckily no wicket has fallen. At the end of over number 2, we just see 8 runs on the board. So they are going at 4 runs per over.
Yes, so we're hoping that the 6 kind of loosen the nerves a bit for Jonathan.
Yeah.
Again, with the captain still yet to score off the bat. Suleiman, he's facing now. Jaden is back. He's bowling on the river end, coming now to bowl to Suleiman. Again, that one was a bit full. Overfroze. 4 overfroze. Wow.
Yes.
So we get 4 overfroze there.
Yeah, 5.
So the score now
14,
moves to
14.
13.
Yeah. 1-3.
13. There was no need for that throw.
Yeah.
And that was a throw to the keeper's end, but it was a bit wide and it left the keeper wondering where it was going. So it was just wide and full, and it went to the back of the keeper for 4.
So the backup player at fine leg was unable to stop that ball from crossing the rope. The captain, since it's a right and a lefty, the captain is moving from square leg to square leg on the leg side.
Giving some work to the umpire, moving across.
Yeah. Sometimes,
from left to right.
Sometimes, Kobe, I tell the players I am not moving, I'm staying there. Can I stay there? And they, no problem.
As long as you get permission, you can.
They cooperate so wonderfully.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. Jaden comes to bowl to Jonathan, who is facing him for the first time. He tried to flick it on the onside. He succeeded, but there is a man in the way.
Again, good bowling by the Moshi team, keeping the Jaguar team quiet.
Yeah.
Not getting as much loose deliveries as they would intend to get. So it's very tight bowling by the Moshi team. Jaden comes in to bowl again. Slower delivery. That was deliberate. And Jonathan couldn't do nothing much with this, but played back to the hands of the bowler.
Yeah.
He's going back to his run-up. So pressure continues for the Jaguar players in the middle.
Yes.
Jaden again comes up, bowls that one uppishly. Again defense, try to get the delivery. Oh, is it a run out? Is it a run out? Oh, run out.
It is.
There was no way that run could have been taken
No
there.
way, no way.
The non-striker
True.
reached halfway down the pitch.
Okay.
Jonathan had no clue that that run was about to be taken. They didn't have no sort of communication in the middle.
None.
And so the skipper on the non-striker's end had to be running his way back to the non-striker end, and then he did not reach in time.
Not at all.
So run out
Uh-oh.
affected, and
He is
the
disappointed.
Moshi team now
Yes. Lots of
has
disappointment.
one in the bag.
And the Moshi team seems to be jubilant. They are up. You can see they are very much livelier than they were a few minutes ago at the fall of the captain's wicket.
Without scoring.
Without scoring. Wow.
Without scoring.
Yeah.
So hence the reason why he was quite animated.
Yeah.
He was not expecting to be getting run out.
Yes. In that manner.
In that manner.
Yeah.
In that crucial final.
Yeah.
So he'll be missing out on the scoring.
Good.
It's not a good thing at all.
True.
His nerves are right up.
Yeah.
His temper is right up, and rightly so. Jaden comes into bowl. That one was full and dispatched again. So again, anything full?
Yeah.
Anything full would be going. I don't seem to understand the game plan of the bowlers. The boundaries so far have all come from full loose deliveries.
Good. You know, I was hoping that one of the spectators would have stopped that ball from going further than it went. You know, after it after it crossed the line. You know.
Yes.
But that was not to be. You know, to get up from your seat to stop a ball, it takes some effort and energy
Very
from you.
much so.
Right, so 17 in the third over, 17 for 1. We saw the demise of the captain, Suleiman Shalmain. Very unlucky fella there this time around. And he is not so happy that he was run out, but that's part of the game. Yeah, that's part of the game. Jonathan is swinging that one again, then Mr. Singh is away. Oh!
4 runs. Jonathan is now beginning to say, you know, this is time. I've been there for too long.
Yes.
And so I need to start scoring the runs.
Yeah.
Mr. Singh could not have got this one at the boundary end. That one passed him there for 4.
Yes. So the over has come to the end. Jaden's over yielded a run out and 2 boundaries.
Yes.
2 boundaries. 8 runs came from that over. Okay. And plus the overflow.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
That 13 runs came from that over. But they saw the back of the captain. Suleiman Shalmain.
Very much so.
Yeah.
That's a big wicket as well for the Moshi team.
Yes.
Suleiman has been playing very good cricket all through the season, and so he missing out is very much a sore point for the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Very high point for the Moshi team.
Yeah. So the 4th over in progress. Eaton's bowls and the captain. Is it the vice captain or manager player?
Yeah,
manager player. Right.
Manager player.
Good.
He's one that strategizes very well when he's in the middle. He don't play wayward cricket. He takes his time to score. And as you would see here, he places this one in between the 2 fielders.
Yes.
Coming off the mark immediately.
Very much.
For him, it's very difficult to get him out. And when he gets going, he scores runs freely. He has a very good cut shot. He has a very good uppish. Goes very hard and hits sixes very, very often as well. So he's a very good batsman, manager player for the Jaguars.
The last innings that he played there was a gem.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was a gem.
Beautiful innings.
Oh yes. And tonight he wants to repeat it. Let's see. And he plays it
what is this? Is
Caught
that
behind?
a caught behind? Umpire
No.
is not interested at all. Not interested.
Yeah. He was beaten, the outer edge was beaten,
The
keeper
wicket
collected.
keeper is quite alert
Yes.
behind the wicket. Oh, and he goes for this one straight back to the bowler.
Yeah.
We have the captain with the ball. Comes into bowl again to Peter. I believe that's his name, Peter.
Okay, yes, Peter, 24.
Getting
24.
a single.
Yeah. Peter Félicien, that's it, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, good.
That's right.
That's Peter.
Peter.
Yeah. You know,
That's the end of the over.
Interestingly, the father, the two, we were playing on the same team when I was living in the Genoa area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were on the same team, Peter Félicien. We were going all over the place and playing cricket with the tennis ball.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It was not tipped. Tennis ball.
Cricket.
Yeah, softball, right. At the time. But it's interesting that his son now has succeeded him and he's now playing the tape ball.
Brilliant batsman.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So don't be confused by his weight. He's very, very much capable with the bat.
Indeed.
And he's going to be hoping to stay on the batting for the Jaguars at this point in time. As you would know, the captain lost his wicket in the form of a run out.
Yeah.
Without scoring, and so he got
five.
He
scored
scored
five.
five.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good.
Yes.
We have a new bowler, a change bowler. This is Lord. Yeah, Lord bowls to Peter Félicien. Peter tries to cut this ball.
This one was wideish. Tried to cut it. Didn't get any connection there. Straight into the keeper's hand.
24.
Okay, Lord, in his first over, replacing Jaden, comes in and he cuts it officially, but he'll get 4.
Wow! Look at this cut.
Yes.
Dissecting the fielders and going on to the boundary.
Yes.
Did not even run for this. He
No.
knew immediately off the bat that was going into the boundary.
Yeah.
Very good batting skill.
Yeah. So Peter is now leaning on his bat, surveying the field, and he's content. He's now occupying.
Very focused.
Going back to his guard, and he settled on his wicket, on his bat. Now he's coming to bowl to. Lord is coming to bowl to him. Here comes Lord, bowls, and he is beaten. Yes. He fished at that one. Fished into the gloves of keeper Sexu standing up.
He's been beaten for speed.
Yeah.
And so you have some serious cutters coming there from Lord.
Yeah.
And what's amazing is that the wicket keeper is filling up to the stumps.
Indeed.
So it doesn't give Peter any room to maneuver at that wicket. Straight into the hands
of Elfridge.
Elfridge, and he dropped it. Wow.
Elfridge. It was low, about ankle height.
Good attempt.
Yes.
Good attempt, but it should have been taken.
Indeed.
He was at the ball, had it in his hand, and it spilled out.
Spilled it out.
Lord comes back to bowl to Peter. Again, he plays the same stroke. No run.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Good cricket there. Good placement of the fielders. Denied him an opportunity. What a nice shot it was. It was elegantly played, firmly, but it's traveling too quickly to the gentleman at mid-off.
Lord comes back into bowl. Slower ball.
He's caught.
Oh, he's caught.
Yes.
He's caught. Oh
Number
my,
2.
Slower delivery.
Yes.
He misjudged this one. And he played that one straight into the hands of the keeper.
Yes, yes. It was popped up, you know. You know, it was a slower delivery, as you said.
Yes.
And he
yes.
went into the shot too early.
Too early.
So he took the bottom of the bottom edge and lobbed into the air.
Again, he was thinking that same shot that he played previously.
Very good.
But he could not have gotten that in time. He saw it very late, and then by the time he figured out what was going on, it was straight into the hands of the keeper.
Yes.
So Jaguars in all sorts of trouble right now.
Indeed.
2 wickets down.
Yes.
The captain and the manager player is out.
Yeah.
Jonathan is still in the middle.
Yeah.
Not yet composed.
No.
We're into the 5th over now.
Yes.
And we're at 28.
Yes.
We're going into the 6th over. That was the end of the over. So
very good.
28 for 2.
Yes.
After 5 overs.
Yes. So we just have one more over to come for the power play to end, and we can spread our players, the players around the field, to have at least five out of the circle.
Yes.
Here's Vishal Singh, comes to bowl his leg breaks to Peter, to Jonathan. Jonathan plays on the back foot, and he did not negotiate that well.
Not well at all.
Yeah.
Very good delivery.
Yeah.
Vishal comes into bowl. That was short. Gets an edge out of it.
Somebody might be run out. Will it be no? The throw is a weak throw. A weak throw.
Okay.
29.
We tried to get 2 of that, but it was just 1.
Yeah.
Almost impacting a run out.
Yeah.
So all sorts of trouble in the middle for the Jaguars. Their communication is not that effective, and so they really need to settle in the middle, try to negotiate the scoring, the runs coming off the bat. They really need to focus on consolidating at this point in time.
Oh, indeed.
We're into the 6th over, almost the end of the power play.
Yes.
29 right now.
Yeah, Vishal is wiping that tip ball, so the slipperiness is now disappeared, and Vishal is hitting that ball. Can you stop it for them? Oh, what a fine shot there. He went on the front foot as the ball was pitched very short. He just helped it on the onside, between fine leg and square leg, for a good looking 4. So the score moves on to 33.
So that was a loose delivery, and it was dispatched pretty well.
Vishal bowls another short delivery again, but he might be caught. No, 4 shots of Theo, who is filling at short mid wicket. 1 run.
1 run.
44. So they're trying to pick up the run rate. Yes. Anthony Jonathan wants to see that he is instrumental in trying to see if the runs can be more than they anticipate. Let's go. He comes and he swings this one through, doesn't make contact. The ball almost bowled him as the bowler rubs his hands into his face to see how close he was by the leg stump.
Again, the ball seemed to be getting some dew.
Yes.
He seemed to be wiping that ball very often.
Very often.
He's not gripping too well. Okay, that ball was very, very... 6 runs.
Yeah,
6 runs coming off the bat of Jonathan.
Yeah. So Jonathan, anything that is pitched up to him, Jonathan is swinging. And he seems to be very successful in that attempt of hitting that ball over the fence. They're trying to get the attention of the scorer. Yeah, a ball. He wants a ball. Very good. Here we see our scorer just lobbing a ball to the umpire, and
showing her
yes,
skills.
Yes, man. She can throw that ball even when she is seated. Wow. You know.
Very impressive.
Very much so. Good. So the score is on 40.
That was a good over. Over number 6.
Has come to an end. Yeah. 40-42.
It started on 28.
Yes.
And they're now on 40.
Right.
So a very good over.
Yeah.
making it look much better at the end of 6.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good. So the batter is taking his guard as Lord is at the top of his mark, waiting for the batter to be ready. And it seems to be, after he's satisfied with that, he's ready now. And Lord is about to bowl to him.
So it's the end of the power play. So you now have maximum of 5 fielders outside of the 50-yard circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so one would expect that the gaps now have closed up a bit. More fielders saving the boundary.
Yes.
Makes it a little harder for the batting side to be able to open their hands.
Very
a
good.
bit. They're at 40 now, and so they're expecting to get a little more runs. He goes for this one. Over and 6 runs.
Wow.
Very, very good batting power from the young lad.
Yes. He looks like that he has good timing.
Yes, yes.
On the front foot, and he just went with the shot. The ball connected in the middle of the bat, and it sailed over Theo, who was not on the boundary, for a magnificent 6.
And as expected, you would see Theo Edward going now on the boundary line.
Yeah.
Lord comes back into bowl. Well bowled. Immediately after that 6.
Yes.
Well respected ball.
Indeed.
And the batsman couldn't do anything with that.
Yes. So good comeback ball, as he tried to keep the batsman at bay. But Lord is getting that ball wiped because of the dew that is falling. He's satisfied. He's bowling to that batter who just dispatching there, and he's playing for us. Will it be a run out?
Missed out on the run out.
Yeah.
That was a risky run.
Indeed.
Very risky.
Yes.
But he effected the run nevertheless. So
good. No damage.
All good for the Jaguars.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. There's a mid-wicket conference between the batters. We should not be taking that run so risky there. They have agreed, and Jonathan is now on strike. The left-hand batter of Jonathan. He has taken his guard, and he takes it the way Chandapal would normally take it. Yeah, by taking off a one bail and making an insertion into the pitch to indicate where his guard is. He's satisfied, and he's coming in to bowl now. But Lord is played quietly. Jonathan plays Lord quietly to that man who is feeling at short cover. No run. So Jaguars are on some trouble, and they're trying to bat their way out of trouble.
Yes.
And I don't know if they will succeed, but they are attempting to get their way out of trouble. Let us see. Jonathan comes in, and Lord comes into bowl to Jonathan. That time, getting the full ball onto, and what a good attempt there. He dived in the process last minute, and the ball touched his hands, but it did not stay in his grasp.
Very much so.
One more run to the
Full
total.
Delivery.
Yeah.
Batsman could not have gotten enough bat on that. He almost got caught.
Yes.
By the captain of the Moshi team.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're now at 99 to win.
Yes.
99 runs to win.
In 13 overs?
In 13 overs.
All right.
Game on?
It is. Game on. Yeah. Are they going to make some more changes? Will we see the continuation of Vishal Singh? Yes, he will continue. So he will be bowling the 8th over. Bowling to Jonathan. The last time he dispatched Jonathan dispatched him over mid-wicket for that magnificent 6 and a 4, yes. But Vishal continues. He bowls to Jonathan. Jonathan is on the back foot, almost batting onto his stumps. But
you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
How you bowl, how you face
the spinner.
The spinner.
Yeah.
Going back. Oh, this one was the spot.
Yes, watch a diving attempt there.
Diving attempt, but could not have gotten a hold
Yes.
on that. And 4 runs.
50 up,
50 up.
52.
Score now is at 52
Yeah,
for Jaguars. 52 for 2. And that's in the 8th over.
yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. Vishal is pitching it too short at times, and Jonathan is capitalizing on a short delivery. He comes again, another short delivery, pulls it. This time, he went like a goalkeeper. That is the fielder at mid wicket, like a goalkeeper. There's some humor there. Some humor. Yes, a lot of humor, ladies and gentlemen. The throw is also a wayward throw. As he comes near the ball, he came near the ball. He slid in the process. I know it's a due factor. And while they were backing up, the ball still eluded them, and they came back for the second.
Yeah, very much so. There's a comedy.
Is it a second or
errors.
further?
Further. A comedy of errors.
Yeah, free.
Where it was just supposed to be a single, they got
4 runs.
oh,
Wait, 4 runs they run.
Wow.
They ran 3 and no ball.
Oh,
Okay,
so
4.
no ball.
4. So 4, 56.
Did not call
56.
wide. That one seemed to have
Yeah,
took the pants.
yeah, something like,
deflecting.
yeah.
He used to come to training for some time.
So there's a comedy of errors.
Yes, and I chuckle a bit, you know,
very much so.
Kobe.
See the wicket keeper and the fielders all went that way, and the ball
Yes,
did.
the other side. Yes. Vishal comes into bowl to the right-hander, and he is fishing at this one.
Was slowly played.
Yes, didn't make contact into the gloves of the keeper Sexius. It looks like Vishal is more comfortable bowling to the right-hander than the lefty.
Yes, than the left-hander.
Yeah.
Jonathan seemed to look at the attacking plan for Vishal.
Yeah.
He seemed to be going after Vishal.
Yeah.
Ooh, missed out on that opportunity.
Another
Hitting
one.
the pad.
Yeah.
Not getting any run there. And that's the end of the over.
Yeah.
End of over number 8. With the score now on 56.
For 2.
56 for the loss of
One
2
ball
wickets.
1 ball shot. One shot. 1 ball shot.
Okay, umpires, they are in the position for the 9th over.
I think they missed out on the no ball.
On a no ball, yeah, maybe.
I think that's the thing.
And so at the end of over number 8 is 56 for 2. And Jaguar, they are batting, and they are batting stoutly, and they want to restrict. Moshi wants to restrict them, and they want to come out of that hole that they are in, and they are almost there if they maintain that run rate that they have at 56 for 2. Here is Jonathan trying to go forward defensive, doesn't make contact.
If you'd notice that matchup between Lord and Jonathan, he can't seem to get it going with Lord. He seemed to be beating him for pace almost all of the time.
Yeah,
He's trying to be very observant when the ball comes into him. So Lord seemed to be having the advantage in that matchup.
Yes.
It's not the same for Vishal.
Vishal, on the contrary. All right, here is Lord bowling to. It is
that
in
one
the
was
air. Will somebody take it? No. One bounce.
Shot, 2
Yeah.
bounces to the fielder, executing that ball back to Lord. So you get 1 run,
Yeah.
taking the score 1 more time.
Yes. It's nice to watch the action of Lord, and a lot of some of the spectators are saying that he is the elbow is not that straight, but I was watching him myself personally, and I find it's a very legitimate delivery, yeah, that he is bowling. Yeah, if we keep our eyes on him, you will come to the same agreement. Yeah.
Dropping these balls really quick.
Yeah.
The bowler, the batsman can't seem to be getting any sort of connection.
Yeah.
He just got a loose delivery from him previous ball, and so Jonathan got to capitalize on getting that single.
Here is Lord. coming to bowl to the batter, the right-handed batter.
Oh, he goes for this one.
He connected.
High and handsome, 6
He connected.
runs. Wow, what a blow.
63.
He picked up this one off his leg and scooped this one over high and handsome for 6.
Yeah. All right, so Lord seemed to be coming in for some licks.
Yes.
You know, last night we had, was it last night? Last week.
Last week.
Yeah. The last streaming match, we had a sponsor who sponsored, who is sponsoring a product called Licks, a detergent. And there were some licks given. Wow, good take there by wicketkeeper. Sexu is standing up. He had the bails dislodged in a flash, you know. But fortunately, you know, fortunately for the batter, his back foot was planted.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Batsman not quite ready. Lord would have to reset with that ball.
Yeah.
Bowling from the river end to the right-hand batsman. Comes up to bowl once more. Slower delivery. Oh, gliding that one to Goodman.
64.
Batsman saw that slower delivery and immediately looked to play this one, cut this one.
Yeah.
Getting single. So Lord is bowling some serious variation, trying to break that partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Bowl this one short.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah, good.
Batsman could not have gotten that, hitting him on the pad, and that's the end of over number 9.
Yes.
Score now 64.
Yeah.
64 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Yeah.
Almost halfway there.
Almost there. And so we see here that but the Lord bowling those balls. One was dispatched by the right-hander who just held the ball down the leg side over backward of square for that nice looking 6 runs. And at the end of over number 9, we see the score moves on to 64.
Yes, very much so. The partnership seems to be building here in the middle.
Yeah.
With the 2 batsmen. They're set now, 64 for 2 in the 10th over.
Yeah.
One would think that it's very much doable at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Looking to
So
overhaul the total of 147
Yes.
previously scored by the Moshi team in the first innings.
So a good partnership is building up. Partnership so far of 26 has yielded 26 runs. Yeah. Oh, look at another one.
Was slow. Is it a catch? No, missed this one. 6 runs.
Yes.
Wow.
70.
So the right-hand batsman seems to be going after every delivery now.
Yeah.
He's scoring his boundaries in 6s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Vishal Singh tossed that ball up to the right-hander. He hit it hard and high over that long off area, and the effort displayed there by the fielder was not commendable. Yeah. Vishal comes into bowl and he tosses it up again, and yeah, misfield there by the bowler himself.
Getting a single.
Yes.
So Moshi team now making some silly mistakes in the fielding department.
Yeah.
As you'd seen earlier, some overthrows, drop catches. They can't seem to be holding these things in the middle, so this is being very costly for them at this point in time in the game.
Yeah. Okay, so they are doing some adjustment to the field. Some adjustment to the field there. There is the mid wicket has gone by the pole area. That's the Vishal is content. He's bowling to Jonathan. Jonathan is beaten.
Ooh, beaten for.
Yeah.
This one just left him. Yes, this one just left him there. And he couldn't do nothing much with this ball at all. Oh, he hit this one there, going straight to the fielder, fielding down at the boundary line. He's only going to get one for that. Right, only going to get one.
Yeah.
So the score now moves to
70. We are in the 70s. 71. 72. 72.
Oh, he goes for this one. This one was wide and loose. Hit this one of the bat, and now it's two effective.
They took two. 73, 72, and 2, 74.
At this point in time, we're graced with the presence of Windward Islands national player.
Wow, all right.
The name of Larry Edward.
Oh, yes.
He's very much one to be looking forward to. 4 runs.
Yes.
4 runs being effected. And so the Jaguars seem to be going right now. They're at now 78 runs.
Yes.
And so easy pickings right now for the Jaguars. And so right now we're going to have the opportunity now to speak with Larry, and let's give him a listening eye.
Yeah, it's a joy and a pleasure to have such an elite player in Windward Islands. You know, I'm able to speak with him on a one-to-one basis. I just want to tell our listening and watching audience that this man has come a long way. Let us go, Miss Larry Edward. You are almost a household name in St. Lucia, and maybe, may I say, the Windward Islands at that level. Tell us how you were able to move on from a little schoolboy boy at the Groceries primary school, and you graduate from that level to the national level and to the at the Windward Islands level. Tell us the effort, the work that you put and maybe other people put in you to reach that stage that you are at right now.
Yeah, well, firstly, actually at this very ground.
Yeah.
The very ground, I remember, in the days playing. We used to enjoy all the fun memories from here, like in the school days, because I was just telling some of my mates.
Okay, okay.
I remember all the days, all the times when we used to be here.
Yes.
At this ground here. So, it's been some good times. But yeah, growing up, I had quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
With me, training and all this kind of stuff.
Beautiful.
So, like a lot of coaches as well, both, university, local.
Yes.
With the schools, when
right.
we started, primary school. I remember all the kiddie cricket and stuff.
Beautiful, man.
I remember seeing your face as well.
Yeah, I was there too. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's nice that I can see all the faces.
Beautiful.
Still here.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it brings back a lot of memories.
Yes. So you have graduated that beautifully, and tell me, I just want you to indicate to us the influence of coaches like Mr. Shalry, Mr. Alti, these people. What influence these people had on you reaching that far in cricket so far?
Well, firstly, in Sandals Cricket Academy.
Yeah.
I always tell everybody, wherever I go, any country that I go, the places I start, when people start to hear about my stories and stuff, in the Sandals Cricket Academy, you had coaches, Shari and this guy.
Yeah.
So, I have big respect for,
Lovely.
Like Shari.
Lovely.
Shari and them.
Yeah.
Anytime I see Shari, he always being reminded of the days.
Right.
We used to train together and stuff. Actually, I'll tell you something right now.
Okay. Okay.
Before I was a spinner.
Yes.
I was actually a fast bowler.
All right.
Yeah, and actually, when I went to the Sandals Cricket Academy.
Very much so.
That Mr. Shalry actually converted me into a spinner.
A spinner, wow, it's amazing.
And guess what? That very year that he converted me into a spinner.
Yes.
I remember clearly that I actually got MVP.
Wow.
For St. Lucia.
All right.
And I was under 15.
Okay.
And then, you know, I actually went on to play for winners under 15.
Good.
And I also
Good.
got MVP in that tournament
Wow.
as a spinner. So
All
you know,
right.
I remember the times. I still have the trophies and stuff home,
Yeah.
so you know,
Yeah.
reminders. So you know, I have a lot of respect for Coach Harry.
Beautiful. Now you are a lefty, a left arm spinner. Tell us the subtle. You have to be very witty also. How you are able to deceive? I call it deceive the batter. You want to bowl him, you want to have him LBW, or you want to have him caught wherever. What goes on in your mind to be able to know which one to bowl for that batter and which one to go for the other batter? Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. Magician never really tells his tricks, but but to be honest, to keep it as simple as possible.
Okay.
You know, basically, you know, there's always the fundamentals of how you hold the ball and stuff as a spinner.
Okay.
But you know, over time, when you continuously keep, you know, spinning it and stuff like that, you start to develop different grips, different things.
All right.
So you know, at the elementary level. You know, so then you start to figure out what's better for you, what's suited for you.
Nice.
Like you said, in terms of how you know in which balls and stuff, I guess that comes with like experience.
Okay.
Over time. But the thing is, a lot of the kids, you know, they don't really have the sort of guidance where, you know, they have mentors who can teach them the psychological part of it.
Yes.
Which is basically, like you say, then knowing which ball to bowl. Because there's a lot of things to look out for. You have to look out for how the batsman sets up, you know, what situation of the game. Because sometimes a batsman might just be defending the whole time, waiting for the moment.
Right.
So you have to look out for all of these things. So it's a lot of like skill in terms of the mental side and knowing how to bowl certain balls. So you have to be able to know how to hold the ball, different grips and stuff like that, to know when to execute the
Beautiful.
ball. So
Beautiful.
It comes with a lot of coaching, a lot of like, you know, mentorship. And
Nice. Two more questions at you, sir. What are your plans to move up the ladder? Do you want to see you moving up the ladder?
Yeah.
Playing maybe for the West Indies a white ball in the white ball tournament? Do you want to see that happening to you? And I wish it could happen. Yeah.
Actually, it's been, I would say, 2 years actually that you know, me and my agents and you know the other people around. You know, we've been discussing some stuff.
Okay.
Actually, even this year as well. You know, there's a couple of tournaments and stuff coming up. So you know, just looking into that. And I did have some discussions with.
Yeah.
With, like people in West Indies.
Okay.
The board.
Beautiful.
That towards like plans and stuff like that.
Nice.
You know, it's not something I've been speaking up to people about.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless, you know,
We want to wish you success in that regard. Beautiful. And the final question is, do you see yourself as making a contribution to the game of cricket, maybe at the school level, coming to the school and coaching and doing a mentorship program, something like that? Do you have any idea like that?
Yeah, I actually have a level 1 coaching and stuff.
So very good.
But before that, I was actually doing a bit of coaching and stuff overseas. You know, different districts actually, not just schools, but district.
Okay.
So like, you know, even when I play tournaments, you know, overseas and stuff, you know, a lot of the kids, a lot of young guys,
they gravitate.
You know, they gravitate around me, so I try to educate them a little bit. You know, so for me, I always see myself possibly helping out, you know, just not too sure what the future holds yet.
Yeah.
I guess the Almighty would.
All right. I want to wish you all the best, sir. It was a joy, a pleasure speaking to you, and I want to wish you all the best as you climb.
Thank you. That is definitely a plan.
Yeah. All right then. Thanks much. All right, here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The famous, the outstanding Larry Edward Kirby. This was a gem of a gentleman, yeah?
Yes.
And we want to wish him all the best as he make bigger strides in the game of cricket.
Making St. Lucia proud.
Indeed. While we were interviewing, did you see anything happen on the field?
Yeah, 2 wickets fell.
Okay.
So it seems now that Jaguars are in trouble.
They are in trouble.
They're in trouble.
Okay. All right. What over is being bowled? You know what over is being bowled there?
I think we're now at over number 12.
Okay. No, that's a stamping opportunity. But the back foot was planted.
So we have
Yeah.
Theo Edward taking the ball now,
Yeah.
working out some spin.
Yeah. So Theo is operating for the southern end. Some adjustment is being made to the feet, to the stumps that was dislodged.
So we still have Joachim at the wicket.
Yeah. Oh,
He's playing this one, cutting this one wideish.
Oh, good throw.
Good throw back to the keeper.
Yeah.
Getting one for it.
Yeah. $12.
Wickets, 89 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Okay. So in your estimation, Jaguar is in trouble? Do you see that?
Yeah, very much so. With the 2 quick wickets. Oh, he's cutting this one. Is it going down to the boundary? No, the fielder stops this one. Straight to the wicket keeper. So we get 1 again.
Okay.
So end of the over.
Good over there, the 12th over. 88 run. Is it 88 or 89? 88, right. 88 for 4.
For the loss of
Yeah.
4 wickets.
Yeah. So there is that mid-wicket conference again with the 2 batters, and they are maybe in agreeing that they need to improve upon the run rate, because they have to overhaul 148.
Yes.
And they are 88.
8 overs left.
88, 12, and 48. So 60 runs in the remaining overs. There is an opportunity there. He got a free hit. He got a free hit.
4 runs.
Yes.
Just delivery
yeah.
again.
He just helped it
The full delivery
for square of the wicket. So 88 and 4, 90, 92. 92. They are waiting for the bad ball. And it looks like Moshi is giving them the bad balls. Here is the spinner, comes into bowl to Swollen.
Kodra?
Yes. Kodra, that is young Kodra. Yeah. Alex. Yeah. A dot ball there by the batter, because the captain is in his way. He comes in, Kodra bowls to, he's uppishly, but he will be caught. Yes, he's caught.
Wow.
And they are jubilant. Look at them.
Another wicket down for Jaguars.
Yes.
Another wicket. And the Moshi team is in jubilation right now,
yes.
Celebrating in the middle. They seem to believe that they're in the driving seat of this game.
Yeah. But Kirby, this was a brilliant shot.
Brilliant.
But there was a man in the way, you know.
Yes,
there was a player in the way. Yeah. Wow. So the 5th wicket has fallen.
Literally hear the Moshi chant.
Yes.
In the middle.
Yes.
They're pumped. They seem to believe now that they're in charge of this game.
Yeah.
Another new batsman comes to the middle.
Yeah. Runs on the board.
All sorts of trouble.
Yeah.
Coming into the wicket with his head down, almost to show a level of discomfort coming into the middle. Not sure the job at hand.
Yeah.
Again, that is just loose and wide and 6. Full deliveries go for 6 and 4s repeatedly.
Yeah.
The bowlers don't seem to realize that nothing full, don't bowl anything full to the batsman. So he's off the mark with a 6. Lexi comes to bowl again. This one was well bowled to the batsman. Didn't get to do anything much with this. Dig this one in the front of him.
Yeah.
Almost a Yorker length delivery. Oh, this one. He took it. It's coming to our direction. Is it going for 4? Yes, it is. This one left Theo Edward. He did not get a chance to stop this delivery going into the boundary.
Yeah.
and another boundary. So some success now for the Jaguars. They're now at 102.
Wow.
So they're now at the 100 mark.
So all is not lost for them.
All is not lost.
They are in a position to win, you know. So you have 6 more overs and they are already 102.
46
46,
more
yeah.
runs to win. 46 more runs to win.
Yeah. From 48 deliveries. Yeah, they are in a good position.
The only issue for Jaguars is batsmen in hand.
Yes.
They're 5 wickets down. New over. Theo Edward comes back into the attack.
7 over.
Comes into bowl to Joachim. Joachim looks to punch this one down square. Didn't get anything on it. Straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
The captain fielding this one. Theo comes in again. Bowls this one short. Batsman go on one leg and tosses this one past on the leg side. Gets 2 for it. Good running in between the wicket. The keeper could not have held on to this one to run him out. So good running, 2 runs.
Yes. So 104. 104. 104 for 5. I just like that little shot that was played there. The shot that was played there, Kirby, was well played, well executed.
Very much so. Oh, this one was shortish. He's gonna get 1 for it. Okay.
105.
105.
So every run is needed, every run is essential, and sometimes they are not getting only 1 run, they are getting boundaries too. That's good for the Jaguar team. Yes, and Moshi has other ideas. Theo is making some changes to the fielder who is at gully or point region. He comes into bowl and he's forward defensive, killing the spin.
No run. Affected. The man at the non-strikers and tried to get a quick single, but the batsman was not having it. The man on strike was not having it. Theo Edwards comes back into the attack to bowl. This one was the widest delivery. Signaled by the umpire wide.
Yeah. .106. Theo comes in and he tries to get a single there. Doesn't make any attempt to do so as the keeper rushes to deny them that opportunity. Oh, he tried to paddle this one around the corner there, didn't succeed.
And what he's looking at is the open field placement there. So he's basically trying to tackle this side of the field.
Yeah.
The open region.
Yeah.
The field placing was almost mediocre.
Yeah.
You would not get a man fielding at this end so close to the depth overs, and so the batsman would be looking to get some runs in that open region.
Good. So the 14th over has come to an end. They are bringing back the young Kodra. Yes. Kodra.
Back into the attack.
Yes. And the batter might be very much favoring receiving from Kodra. Here comes Kodra bowling to the batter. Batter is paddling it again. Almost got an edge there as the keeper attempted to catch that ball one-handed. It eluded his grasp and the scamper for another single. 107. Kodra bowling to the batter. He's swinging this one hard and high.
6 runs.
Yes.
6 runs. 6 runs. He waited for this one. This one was short. And he swinged this one on the leg side, more square of the wicket.
Yeah.
Getting 6 for that one. So that's a loose delivery. Young Kodra would want to assess that bowl, that sort of bowling, and look to reassess and come with another delivery, hoping that this one would see the back of the batsman who immediately give him that 6.
Yeah. So he's been advised by even the senior person on the team there, Mr. Singh.
Mr. Singh.
Yeah. Along with the captain. Yeah.
Giving him some advice.
Indeed.
Try to control his run scoring abilities of Jaguar at the moment.
Yeah.
Jaguar seems to be now pumped.
Yes.
He bowls this one a bit wide. So interesting enough, pressure is now on the bowler.
Yes.
The Jaguar camp seem to be excited.
Yeah.
Wide delivery once more. So clearly he's hiding it. He's not getting it right.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to put that delivery in anywhere on his leg. So he's going wide-ish, but too wide.
Yeah.
He has good intentions, but it's just not.
Yes.
It's not working.
You know, sometimes you are under so much pressure.
Yes.
That what you want, your intention, is not what is in reality.
Correct.
What you get. Here comes young Kodra bowling to the batter. That's a better delivery.
Better delivery. That's the ball. That's the ball there.
Yeah.
They seem to be sending this. They seem to be throwing.
This is not.
Hard,
yes.
And it always seems to be getting overthrows.
Yes. 116. I try to dab this one again. Wow.
Very good delivery.
Yeah.
By young Kodra. See if he's gonna finish well.
Yes. You know that dab shot, if it was successful, there was nobody at third man. Wow.
Ooh, tries it again.
Yes. A wide 117.
Wide ball.
117.
Ooh, handsome. 6 runs.
Wow.
Oh.
That's good hitting there.
This time Joachim gets this one. He picks up this one and dispatches that for 6.
Yes.
So the runs are coming off the bats of Jaguars. The camp seem very, very excited.
Yes.
We almost see it's a seesaw race.
Indeed.
It's in the hands of Moshi, then
yes.
it goes back in the hands of Jaguar.
Yes.
Very exciting finals.
Wow. And the over has not completed yet. He comes in bowls and he slaps this one on another wide delivery.
Again. Oh, Kodra is in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah.
See if he gets it right this time. That was full.
He gets 4.
4 runs. Wow.
Moshi is giving the game away through the bowling. Before that over started, that 15th over, they were 106. Yes. At the end of the 15th over, 128. 22 runs came from that over.
Very
expensive.
Over.
Very expensive.
No doubt the Jaguar team would be pumped.
Yes.
A win is in the horizon.
Yeah. Do you know how many runs we made? 20 runs,
just
you know.
About
20 runs in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 overs, 40 deliveries.
That's very, very gettable at this point in time. There's no way Jaguar would be losing this with 5 wickets in hand.
Yeah.
One would believe that. He goes for this one and gets a single.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd feel that the Jaguars have this in the bag.
Yes.
19 runs from just about 49 balls. 29 balls.
Yeah. Theo has other ideas. He wants a wicket. Will he get it? No. Denied him. As the player, it was a short delivery, and he went on the back foot to swing it through square leg and mid-wicket area. Didn't make contact.
Joachim is the informed batsman at this point in time, so he's seeing every single ball like grapefruit.
All right. There comes, he's beaten again.
Beaten. Good spin delivery.
Yeah. 129, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Theo. Bowls to Joachim. Joachim is tap. Oh, what a take! What a take! But it was called a wide. 140. He slaps at that one. Doesn't make contact. No, he's trying to see if he can deceive the umpire by tossing it in the air. But umpire is not moved.
Last delivery?
No.
That's the...
Did umpire call a wide?
Two
No.
more deliveries. One more?
It's 140, right? You have 140, right? Yeah, 140. It wasn't a wide. All right. So 140 is on the board. Precious runs, and just in the teens, 18 more runs needed to overhaul the score that was like a mountain to the Jaguars at one time. But they came back with some lusty hitting, and they are very much successful. Another shot delivery, he pulls it, but somebody's in the way, but Lord is in the way, Lord took the catch. Yeah.
And that's the end of Joachim's innings.
Yeah.
Lord takes the catch.
Yeah.
Too little, too late?
No, it's at the right time too.
At the right time?
Yeah, it's at the right time because there are still 18 more runs needed, and a key batter is back in the hut. That's Joachim.
Very much so.
I don't know the quality of the batter who has replaced him, what he can offer, but he has a bat in his hands.
Very much so.
That means he can bat. Yeah.
There's still very much excitement in the camp of Jaguars.
Yeah.
Almost assuming that it's still going their way.
Yes.
What I think Moshi should be doing right now is trying their best to capitalize on the new batsman. Try to get another wicket very quickly.
Yes.
To put some pressure on the Jaguar team.
Yes.
Another wicket falling would add some pressure.
Indeed.
And keep Jaguar quiet.
So there's a change of bowler. It came very handy. They could not continue with young Kodra again because it proved to be too expensive. And young Jaden, yeah, is another Kodra. Okay, very good. They were brothers. So brothers succeeding brothers.
So Jaden wants to get that wicket under his belt. Let's see, he comes into bowl.
Oh, that one crept.
Very low. Low delivery.
Yes.
Deceived both the batsman and the wicketkeeper.
Right.
So dot ball on the first ball, first delivery in the over. Okay. We're at over number 17.
Yes.
No run.
Another dot ball.
The fielder did not field this cleanly, but nothing stopping the bowler, the fielder, sorry. No run once to that.
Yeah. Okay, Jaden, the ball is being dried, and Jaden is satisfied. Everyone is, and he is on his way to bowl to the new batter. He pop it in the air, and no one is there. Yeah.
Ooh, missed opportunity.
Yes.
Missed opportunity.
All right. There was no one. Oh, it's not the new batter. Okay. A correction. That's the batter who just made that stroke there has been the batter who was there all the time. But that ball bowled by Jaden was a short pitch delivery coming to his chest area, and he just placed the bat there. It popped in the air. No one take the catch. He drives there, but the bottom of the bat back to Jaden. Oh, Jaden is very effective.
Very, very much effective, and so you could almost hear silence in the camp of the Jaguars. They're noticing that dot deliveries is not going to do it for them.
No.
And so they want to see some boundaries come in there.
Yes.
Don't want to play this game too close to the end.
Right.
And so they would want to set victory very, very early. Let's see. Oh, wide is delivery.
No.
Good delivery.
Good delivery there. Another dot ball.
Did not disturb the umpire at all.
Yes.
So another dot ball.
Indeed.
Wow, wow, wow. It turns out to be a very good over.
Yes. So the suspense is being built ball by ball, ball after ball. You don't know what will come, what is expected. That's a game of glorious uncertainties. He's driving there, nobody in the way. He'll get four. He'll get four. Very good four there. It came at the right time. Wow.
Again, a full delivery.
Yes.
Dispatch straight behind the bowler.
Is it 144 I have on my paper? Oh, very good. 144 over comes to an end, and Kirby just about 3 more overs, but it looks like Jaguar is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
So.
18 more deliveries to come, and there are is it 14 more runs? Yeah.
Yes.
14 more runs. 18 balls, 14 more runs. It is swinging.
14.
Yeah.
In a T20 match, that's a lot of delivery.
Yes.
To get 14 runs.
18.
A lot of delivery.
18.
Big over by Theo Edward.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does with that.
They are continuing. Theo continues, and it's a short pitch delivery, but on the stumps.
Dot ball.
Yes. So 17 more balls, 14 more runs.
17.
Wow! Hey, look at the suspense. You don't even hear the excitement again from the Jaguars camp. And he get a wide delivery. So 14 more runs. Yes. 145. Ladies and gentlemen, Theo this time around experiencing some pressure. He bowl a wide. He comes in, bowls two, and he dabs it one. There's a man between third man, the two players there. He gets a single. Another single makes the score moves on by 1 to 136. 12, is it 12? Yeah. 12 more runs. Jaguar is inching nearer and nearer as they come to an end and try to overhaul that score, 147. Here comes Theo. Theo comes in. He pretends that he bowls, and umpire signal a dead ball. He's doing it over again. Theo comes in to bowl to that bowler. He's again trying to dab it again for third man. Doesn't make contact.
Another dot ball.
Another dot ball again. Still 12. Sorry. 12. Theo comes in, bowls. And it's, yes, there's a man deep. Another single. 147. Okay, Moshi, that were very much on the upswing. They are now rethinking hard how they can restrict the Jaguars team. Jaguar is very much on the upswing, while Moshi is remaining at bay. He comes in, bowls through, and he tries to flick off his pad, doesn't make contact.
No contact.
Yes. Not a wide signal there. Another dead ball. 147. Wow. Very close.
One more delivery?
Yeah. Good. Theo tossing the ball from hand to hand, comes the ball to the batter who is tapping at the crease. This time around, he swings at another ball, doesn't make any. Oh, it's a wide. 148. 148.
Another extra.
Yes.
Another dent
148.
Moshi.
Could be 10 more runs needed.
Very much so.
Oh, that's a good delivery there by Theo as he went for that massive drive on the offside of the field. Didn't make contact, keeper collects cleanly. And at the end of the 18th over, I see 138 on the board for 6. 12.
Relatively good over.
Yeah.
Seeing the circumstances.
Yes.
12 runs to win.
12 balls.
12 balls. Sorry.
And just 10.
And then, yeah, 10
runs.
10 runs.
Wow.
10 runs.
Okay.
So we're almost at single digits.
Yes. And
12 balls, 10 runs.
And they may be taking a gamble there. They may be coming back with Lord. Yes, Lord is coming back to bowl.
They're thinking.
And yes, the spinners would not do it.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, Lord is entrusted with that ball to bowl that penultimate ball. Yes, penultimate over. And
everything weighs in on this over.
yes, this over is a very crucial over
Very
for both teams.
It would either make or break
Yes.
the fielding side. Likewise, the batting side.
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes. Those viewing would be salivating on a very, very good cricketing game.
Yes.
Very good final. You can't have it any other way.
Indeed.
It's down to the wire.
Yeah.
12 deliveries, 10 runs. And Jaguars in the driving seat.
Indeed.
Lord is bowling the penultimate over. He's watching very earnestly his fielding side, where he's gonna place his fielder.
Yeah, he's very meticulous.
Yes.
And he's satisfied now. He's coming to bowl to the batter.
Missed out his run-up. He's
Yeah.
going reset. Comes back in again.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Look at that. Yes. Something happened. 149.
Single digits.
Yes, now.
9 runs to win.
Yeah, from 10.
Still 12 balls.
12 balls, yes. Yes.
So an extra there.
Wow.
Still no legal delivery in the over number 19. 9 runs to win. You could see the hurdle for the Jaguars camp is increasing.
Yeah.
They're jubilant right now, seeing that they're single digits.
These 9 runs can prove very much formidable.
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
What comes back on reset.
Yes.
Shortish ball, he gets a single. 8 runs now needed.
Yes.
11 deliveries.
140. 140 on the board.
But that man ain't finishing the ball, so.
8 more runs. But the Lord is pensive, thinking of what delivery will I give to that batter. He is scooping down to dry his hands from the dry dust. I don't know if he can find dust.
No doubt he's
Yeah.
nervous. His nerves are on a high.
Yes.
Coming to bowl this delivery.
And yes, another single.
Dot ball.
Wow.
Dot ball.
He wants a single.
All
it was
sorts
not
of
there.
things happening in the middle.
Yes, and he
Very
falls in the process.
Very, very interesting game.
Yes, this is a crucial over. They want to deny them that opportunity of scoring so that in the last over they can be at least the 8 runs.
Yes.
Will it be another dot ball? Let us see. Lord bowls to hit the batter. Oh, another dot ball.
Delivery.
Yes.
Wow. Pressure, pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure. It's inching Moshi's way right now. Inching Moshi's way. Pressure, pressure, pressure moment.
Yeah.
You see pressure burst pipe?
Indeed. It will
Let's
burst
see
one of the
if
pipes.
It's gonna sting
Yes.
the Jaguars. Lord comes into bowl again. Oh, this one, well played delivery. Swung at this one. Gets a single.
Yes.
Score now to 7 needed.
Yes. 141.
141 for the loss of 6.
Yes. Lord is bowling the over of his life. Yes.
Tight line,
Very
line.
tight.
Very tight.
Yes. You know, sometimes he gets dot ball, sometimes he gets a single. Will it be a dot ball? Of course it will be. I predict it will be one. Yes, a dot ball. That's a crucial over there. But the Lord should, yes.
Keeper very, very low.
Yeah.
Very good delivery. Lord seemed to be redeeming himself.
Indeed.
With the first ball wide.
Yeah.
He came back very, very well. Let's see how he does again. Out comes into bowl. Again, this one was full. Singh is on it. Will he get two? Will he get two? No, they fought otherwise, and it's a single.
142.
6 for 6.
Yes. It came down to the last over.
6.
Wow.
6.
Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen?
Who would be entrusted with this final? Can't get any better than this.
No. This is indeed a final. It deserves to be a final.
It is indeed a game of glory.
Wow.
Yeah. Seeing the first inning score, Moshi would have felt that 147 was indeed a very good score for them to defend. It proved otherwise. Now we're down to 6 runs in the last over.
And you know who has it?
And that's a big over. Who is going to get that last over?
I see Jaden. Jaden is there. I see, is it the captain is there with him? Yes, the captain is there with him. And yes, it is now Jaden. Wow.
Jaden, now he's bowling on the other end.
And the other end.
So
it's a different kettle of fish.
Very, very difficult.
Wow.
He's now bowling into the wind.
Yes.
One would expect that Jaguar would be looking for a boundary very early. Let's see, Jaden comes into bowl. He bowls this uppishly. That was a bit full. Let's see.
Just one.
Theo Edward is with it. It's just one. So 1 run. 1 run. So we're now 5 for 5.
Yes.
5 for 5.
Yes.
What a treat.
Wow.
What a treat.
5 for 5. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is cricket at the Balata playing field. APL Division 2 finals. There is he flicking the ball. And dot ball, Kirby. Wow. Another dot ball. So it is still 5 runs, but how many runs? How many balls? 4 balls. Wow. It is coming down to the wire.
You can see the Jaguar team, they're all standing patiently at the boundary line, watching patiently. Nerves in the middle, nerves in the middle. Jaden is coming again. Let's see that delivery. He comes up to bowl. Shot is he.
But there's a man in the
one. He mistimes this one. Is it going? 1. They're coming again. 2. Let's see. Oh,
he's there.
Safely there. 2 runs.
2.
That brings now the
5.
game.
145.
3 now for 3.
Yes. What?
3 for 3.
Yeah. Some misfeeling there with the player. That would have been at least 1 run or a run out.
It wouldn't be a run.
Yes.
That would be straight to the field.
Yes.
They wouldn't have gone for that.
So a misfield caused them 2 runs. And bringing more excitement and suspense in the game. Wow, 145. How many runs? How many balls? 3 balls.
3
3 for 3. Wow.
Jaden comes into bowl again. He bowls this one.
And he almost bowled.
Missed it.
Yes.
Dot ball again.
Another ball. Wow.
Dot ball again.
Boy, 2 balls. 3 runs, ladies and gentlemen. Bagay ka finish show. He show is here then. Wow.
The Jaguar supporters on their knees.
Can you believe that? Wow. Yeah, I'm going back and forth. Watch me, back and forth. Another delivery. Dot ball. Dot ball, ladies and gentlemen. 1 ball. 3 runs.
This is a boundary ball.
Oh yeah, he has to score.
He has to score.
Or no, or
he
else
can't run free.
He can't. Right.
He has to score boundary.
Yes. Wow.
Wow.
Final ball. 3 runs.
The camp of Jaguar.
Yes.
They're on their knees.
Wow. Hey, excitement galore. Full of suspense. Will that 1 ball generate 3 runs? Or will that run ball generate 6 runs? We don't know. It can go Jaguar way. It can go Moshi's way. But let us see. Final ball is about to be bowled by Jaden. Here comes Jaden, balls to the batter. And he's three. Moshi has won. Moshi. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow, excitement. Look at them. Why? Jaden has brought the beacon home.
In the camp of Moshi. They can't believe it.
Yes.
This one went to the wire.
Indeed.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes.
And he took it from only 3 runs were had
so
in the 19th over. Yes.
Very well for Moshi.
Very much so.
And you actually saw it because when you saw the dot balls, you began to see an exuberant Jaguar start to send it down.
Remain quiet.
So they saw that the nerves were beginning to grow.
Right.
And they could not have gotten the ball away. Didn't get any boundaries in the last 2 overs.
Yes,
and that cost
none.
them.
Yeah, it cost them. And but what a game played by Jaguars. They gave Moshi a good fight.
A good fight.
Yeah.
A good fight.
That was
Seeing 147 and going right to the wire.
Yes.
You can't take anything away from Jaguars. They played a very, very good game.
Yeah.
They had the strategy up until the last ball.
Very much so. Very much so.
So you must give commiserations to the Jaguar team. They played very, very good cricket.
Very good cricket.
It was just not their day, not the game to win, and the Moshi team they elated and finally getting it, finally getting it going.
Beautiful, beautiful. So we about to hear from the captains the two captains, and even the selection of man of the match. And also even the trophies will be given tonight, and medals also.
Yes, trophies and medals.
Medals.
This is the final.
Yes.
So very good Division 2 tournament.
Wow.
You had two of the best teams out of Division 2 playing very good cricket.
Very good. You know, and you know, Kobe, if the finals of Division 2 is such, I'm looking forward to the finals of Division 1.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
much so.
yeah. Let's go, Kobe. You going closer? Yes.
So it's all you. The mic is
I want take it for me for the captain for the interview.
Oh, for the interview?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a finals! This was breathtaking, full of suspense, and it went at one time it went Moshi's way for a time. Jaguar came back, hitting strongly with some huge lusty sixes from the batters, and they brought some stability to the Jaguar team. At one time, Jaguar was going all the way, but Moshi came back in the 19th over and the 20th over. What an over it was, bowled by Lord and by Jaden. And I have to say a well-fought finals. Let's put our hands together for both teams. Yeah! And it's my pleasure to call to the losing captain. Unfortunately, we have a losing captain tonight. To Mr. Solomon, as he comes to Suleiman. Sorry, as he comes to express his thoughts of the night of the game tonight. I would like a mic for him, please. Or we can use that one. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Shalmain, hard luck to you all tonight, but you all fought gallantly.
Yeah. It just shows that at any point in the game, anything could happen, and it's a game of small margins. And I mean, every experience is a learning experience, and we will take that and come back better and stronger.
Yeah.
Next year we'll be in Division 1, so I mean, we could take at least a positive from that.
Very good.
I mean, everybody's disappointed, but we'll overcome it and we'll come back strong.
Beautiful. You will run out at a crucial time when you were trying to lay a foundation, but you will run out, and I saw some disappointment on your face.
Yeah, I mean, the way in which it happened. I thought, I mean, I don't really have much to say about that.
But do you see? Did you still have confidence that your batters could have reached that far in the chase, the run chase?
I never count my side out.
Very good.
From ball one to the very last ball, I never count my side out. Tonight, it's unfortunate we're on the wrong end of the result, but at the end of it all, I'm very proud of my guys. I have full confidence in them going forward, and I know together, once we stick together, we could accomplish a lot of good things.
I like that positive thinking there by Mr. Shalmain, and we want to wish them all the best as they progress into in next year's tournament. But you are not going to stay in Division 2; you are moving up to Division 1. Congratulations, sir! Even though you came at the losing end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. It's my pleasure to call the winning captain. Let's have a little chat together, Mr. Gittens. Congratulations, sir, tonight. Having scored 147 on the board, did you see that was defendable?
Yeah, very much defendable. I back my bowlers 100% all the time.
Very good. There were some bowlers who were not on par. At one time, they took about 22. I checked 22 runs off a bowler, and I saw the shoulders of some of your guys went down a bit. But but you all came back and you came back strongly.
Yes, it was just that kind of night. You know, pressure was on everybody.
Yeah.
But we had to just keep our mindset, keep focus on what we have to do right.
Beautiful.
And everybody just came together, and it was a complete team effort.
Lovely. And what do you have to say about that 19th over, a crucial over bowled by Lord, and the 20th over bowled by Jaden? Tell us about it.
It was brilliant because I backed them to do the job tonight, and they stepped up right. They did all they had to do. Jaden, I really did well for the whole night. The 4 overs he bowled, was excellent.
Beautiful. And I don't want to keep you long, but I just want to wish you all even more success as you move on at the APL level.
Yeah.
Let's say it for the winning captain, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to, will we hear the man of the match tonight? Okay, our man of the match will be announced by our adjudicator, Miss Prevail. Yeah. Before she comes up, I just want to hand the mic over to Mr. Sipal, who will make an announcement.
Well, not really an announcement, Mr. Charles, but then we have, yes, good night, everybody. Indeed, an exciting finals. We have some individual performances we have to recognize, Mr. Charles.
Indeed.
Right, throughout the tournament so far, we had some half centuries, and then during the third place and also plate finals, we have been presenting trophies and medals, all right? But just to mention here, the top batsman for the tournament so far, Stephen Natram of Forest with 197. All right, you have Courtney Constantine of BTC and Wayne Eli Box of Moshi with 182 total each. All right, now in terms of most wickets, you have Philip Dubois right here. Philip Dubois with 14 wickets, and you from Lague, and then you have Fallon Emil of Mac with 12 wickets. All right, then we cannot present Dubois with the trophy yet because Fallon is playing on Tuesday. They have one more match, so we have to wait. Dubois has to wait to see if Fallon will overtake him.
Right.
All right, good. However, we need to recognize now the half centurion, all right, from Jaguar. We welcome Mr. Just now, sorry, where is it, Mr. Charles? All right, Mr. Solomon Shalman with a 70. Mr. Solomon Shalman is coming up now to receive his half-century trophy at this time. The King, King Karu, the great king, will present the trophy. And then he'll be supported by Mr. Nayak also. All right, stay there, Mr. Solomon, because Mr. Solomon Shalman also had a 4-wicket haul, so he's also receiving a 4-wicket haul trophy. Let us hear it for Mr. Shalman. All right, we go to Moshi's side, ladies and gentlemen. The young man scored an 82 in one of the matches, half century, Imbert Lord.
Excitement.
All right. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the youngster, the Windward Island player, and soon to be West Indies under 19 player, Theo Edwards, 66.
All right. Keep it coming.
We go to 4-wicket haul, ladies and gentlemen. Alexi Kodroy had a 4-wicket haul. And also hat-trick in the tournament.
Wow.
And that trophy will be presented on Thursday, the hat-trick trophy at the grand prize giving ceremony. Yeah. Also, there was another gentleman, Ross Ferdinand, with a hat-trick and also a 4-wicket haul, but he's not here tonight. Yeah. All right? Okay, so we move quickly now. Okay, that's it for me for now, Mr. Charles. So I hand over to you.
All right. Well done, Mr. Sipal, our chairperson of the APL. And now it's my pleasure to call on Miss Prevail, who will adjudicate on the man of the match for this tonight.
The battery is dead in that one.
Good evening, everyone. Commiserations to Team Jaguar and congratulations to Moshi. Very entertaining game, very intense, very heart-throbbing. This evening's top performances from Jaguars, we had Joachim Robinson with 49 runs. Jonathan Paul, 33. And Michael Tuse with a quick firing 26 not out. For Moshi, Siran Elfridge, 48 runs. And Theo Edwards, 66 runs, 4 overs, 1 for 15. This evening's MVP of the finals goes to none other than Theo Edwards. Congratulations.
Theo boy. Congrats.
You go already. Theo, okay, Theo has gone. And so, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Theo, boy, it's a joy and a pleasure to see you again as you earn another title, man of the match, man of the tournament. Tell us something. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Very good.
Very good.
And that feeling is a feeling that is you are feeling, and I want you to remember the feeling that you are feeling right now, because greater things are in store for people like you as you keep on plying your trade in the cricket arena. Congratulations once again, and see you at the next award ceremony.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. CP?
Yes, sir.
What do we still have in store for us? Or what more do you have
Well,
in store
yes,
for us?
the MVP of the tournament. All right, we have 3 names under consideration.
All right.
We had Bradley Mackey
Yeah.
with a total of 165 runs and 7 wickets.
Wow.
We had Dylan Marshall with a total of 151 runs and 10 wickets. But we decided that the MVP of the tournament is none other than Eli Box of Mac, who scored a total of 182, 2 half centuries and 6 wickets.
All right, all right.
Okay, so win Eli Box, and he will be on show on Tuesday night, and he will receive his trophy on Tuesday night. Beautiful. All right, at this time, Mr. Charles, we are going to the medals for the second place. Now, Jaguar, I think this is your first loss. They have been playing throughout the tournament with the win, but then tonight they suffered for the first loss. However, we need to commend them again for their good work. So at this time, they're going to come as they receive their second place medals presented and donated by the Ministry of Sports. Okay, so here we go now. And the captain will stay to receive the. All right, gentlemen, we can see the disappointment on Jaguar, but then 1 to win, 1 to lose. If you do not learn from your loss, then it means that you don't have the passion of the game. But you have to understand that it is 1 to win, 1 will lose. Both cannot win. And then when you accept your loss, then you build for the next match. If you cannot accept a loss, it means that you are not ready for competition. And I'm going to be honest and frank. So yes, it will be hard, but you have to learn to accept. All right, so stay there, Skip. All right, so Skip will, King, Lisa, give King the envelope first. Don't worry, Nayak, just hold it. All right, so we are going to have compliments St. Lucia Insurances. Jaguar is receiving a check of $500 for second place, being presented by the King. The King.
Beautiful man.
All right, and now the second place trophy being presented by Nayak. All right, let's say it again for Jaguar.
Yay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the team that I will say that pulled the victory out of the jaws of defeat.
Yeah.
When it appeared that they were gone and lost forever, they came through in the last 5 overs. And they are right now the Division 2 champion, the Eagle Freight APL Division 2 champion. Let's head for Moshi! All right, they're coming out to receive their gold medal at this time. Eagle Freight APL Division 2 champion. And Mr. Charles, as you can see, a very young team. With just one veteran on the side there. That's Mr. Singh. But I've already told Mr. Singh he needs to come to my veterans team. No, he's good to mentor. It's good yeah. No, he can coach them and then come to play for us. Yeah.
Okay, Sexy, very good. Keep in there. I like that. Keep in, boy. Woo. Okay, Elfridge. Yeah.
All right. And then stay the captain. Stay the captain.
You have two things to do there.
Take the rest of the medals for the other members of your team who are not there. And then first of all, we are going to have the check again being presented by the King. All right. The check compliments Ministry of Sports, ladies and gentlemen, a check of $1,000 to Moshi. Yeah. All right. And the trophy, first place trophy, Division 2, Eagle Freight APL. Ladies and gentlemen, Moshi! All right. So we end with prayer. Just stay there. Come. We end with prayer so Jaguar can go. We'll end with prayer. Chalo. Pray for us, Chalo. And then guys stay there for the photos and so on. Okay? But we'll end with prayer and we have our announcement. So pray, gentlemen, and then Jaguar will say goodbye.
All right, let's pray. Ladies and gentlemen, Father God, we thank you for the energy, for the skills and talents that you have blessed both the Jaguar team and the Moshi team. We thank you for the winning team. We thank you for all the players who are there. Everyone is indeed a winner at APL level. Pray, Lord, that you will now take us to our homes, help us to celebrate, and help us to continue to improve upon our skill, we pray, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
All right. Now, Mr. Charles, you know already, we have to announce what is coming up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Mr. Charles, oh my goodness me, everybody, you need to be here.
Final, you know.
Yes, a final of a final.
Is it the Millet team?
Yes, Millet versus
and the Vanna team.
And Vanna.
Oh
my goodness, semi-finals. Wow. Now, Tuesday night is the Division 2 plate finals. Mac versus Sab Radix. Then Wednesday night will be the third place.
Yes.
Okay, that is Monrepo versus the losing team of Vanna Millet. And Thursday is the grand final. The grand final. Labey versus the winner of Vanna Millet. And then now we are looking forward to Dominica. Dominica, we are coming your way. We are going to go up to Dominica with about 3 teams, Mr. Charles. And I'm going to Dominica at the end of this week to go and put everything in place, make sure everything is ready. So just remember our solution APL players. You just simply register. Only $600 will cover the boat fare and everything for you to go to Dominica. Don't miss it.
All right.
See you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you.
Amen. All right then. There you have it, ladies.